For her
Yo,
ass was the
what's
ass.
going on? What's going on?
What's happening,
What's
everybody?
happening?
Welcome on this Tuesday evening.
Tuesday, hot day.
Y'all know we are in the hole in the wall, and this is Straight From Us podcast with your boy Mr. Kool Whipp and the one and only
OZ.
with Jay Money back there doing the production.
And Jay Money brought the PowerPoints. We had a meeting.
We are not talking about that shit right now. No, we are not.
That's behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. This nigga want to go from behind the scenes and put it on the front scene. Like nobody want to hear about that shit.
Grown folks already heard half of it.
That's grown folks, so we don't want to hear about that shit half the time.
Like, damn, somebody was there.
We don't want to bore them already.
I was just
like,
mad.
We had to be bored, so they don't have to be bored.
If I'd have known Money was bringing the PowerPoints, I'd have brought the donuts.
With that being said,
I'm glad you didn't, because I gotta lose weight.
Oh man, shit. Yeah. I keep telling y'all, man, listen, I'm ready for the summer
I can say,
and winter.
Hold up, I can say full-fledgedly, I done lost an abundance of motherfucking weight within shit. Dude, I went to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor because of some high blood pressure bullshit. So to get the position, it's fucked up. I went through my physical. I passed the physical. They said, your blood pressure is right there on that borderline of being high, but we're going to let you do the physical. Okay, cool. So the crazy part about it is I got hired for 2 positions at the same fucking time. So I got hired for operator and I got hired for tanker. So I had to go back and do another physical, but I had to go to the south side, not the one on 76th Street. I was like, I'm going to go through some bullshit. And bullshit ain't. I went through some bullshit. They're like, oh my goodness, wait a minute. Your blood pressure is extremely high. You're not dizzy. You're not woozy. You're not having none of it. No, I'm all right, lady. I can do this shit.
First, did they brush their teeth? Was that the problem? What? Was their mouth open and they sent your blood pressure through the roof?
This nigga here. Anywho.
All right, let me explain. What we went through is the white person's version of high blood pressure. Remember, with us, we deal with high blood pressure all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's nothing to us. But to them, they like, damn, like you ain't dead yet?
Yeah. And they asked me that, like, shit, like, dude, no, bitch, we need to send you to the hospital right fucking now. No, goddamn it.
Bitch,
after shit they gave me high blood pressure, ain't sent me to the hospital yet. I'm not going because you want me to go. No. I just need you to let me get through this physical so I can get this good ass job. Right now. That's all I need.
And then maybe my blood pressure will come down.
Yeah. Once I get my weight dropped. I ain't gonna lie, my weight dropped drastically, nigga. Hey, man, look, it felt good to go from like 250 back down to 2. I was like, oh shit, I couldn't believe
you was
that.
250.
Yeah, I know it didn't look like it on this short frame. I was 250. Yeah, I was there. It was really just stomach.
Hey, you know she just hit Kevin Hart, right? Right. When she just hit you with that Kevin Hart. 52, damn.
Yeah. Hold up. Think about it.
Hit you with that Kevin Hart.
Sis go back so far with us, man. She remembered the skinny Kool Whip. Well, she remembered T.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back before I was Kool Whip. So she remember I was skinny.
Yeah.
So now.
Who is you talking to? I don't know.
Like, nigga, like now it's like, damn, nigga, you was 250, damn, like, yeah, nigga. I got to that
like point. I used to have to tell people, he used to be cut up. Like he used to be.
Yeah. I mean, a couple years of weight camp would do that to any motherfucking body. Hey, back then I came out, they called me the Taz. That's when I got the name Taz because I look like Tasmanian Devil. I came out, my hair was down to here. Motherfucking Sandy Brown because it was summertime, so my hair just sun died, and then nigga, I was doing 1,400 push-ups a fucking day. So
he missed leg day every time.
Hey, I did some leg day. But this one dude named Hen told me, he was like, man, I ain't touched no weights, but that nigga was like built. That motherfucker was cock diesel. And he was like, man, I ain't touched no weights. He was like, I do all push-ups. And this nigga, like, when I realized doing a deck of cards, you could do 1,400 push-ups easy. And then we added an extra, how many, I forgot. It was me and this Latino dude, man, going back and forth with doing push-ups. Man. Like, I think our highest was 1,800 push-ups.
When that was funny about you playing that song? That's what I just said.
So, with that being said, grown folks, what's happening, young lady? How you doing?
I'm here. I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm
Let me blow this up. I'm not on the big screen. Let me blow it up real quick.
Okay. I mean, we appreciate you blessing us with your presence. For those that don't know, Grown Folks is a biker legend. Like, the female wise, because females really ain't looked on in the bike scene like that. But she came up getting her motherfucker respect because of she is very, very, very knowledgeable on this set. And then of course her ass helps
Oh,
out
I
a
was gonna
lot.
say. I
Like,
thought you said it was the backside.
no, it was her ass. I can
Huh.
tell you right now. I can
Ask,
guarantee you, her
ask me
ass,
no
her
question.
ass is internationally known.
Yee.
Motherfuckers that's still wishing and dreaming that they can see parts and partake in that
That
ass.
part.
Swear to
Mm-hmm.
God, I ain't gonna even
Hey,
lie.
and you see, Seal,
What
he co-signed that shit real
Yeah,
fast.
those kind of yes, sir.
For
Yes.
those of you who don't know me, for those on here who don't know me, I've been out here more than 30 years. Um, I rode with the Throttle Twisters and Click Riders. I rode with, who else I ride with? Cool Whip,
Click Riders
somebody
and
else.
Twisters,
But
because you
anyway,
started when I met you. You was with Click first, and then you went to Twisters, and then you went back to Click.
well, I'll always be a Throttle Twister. But
Okay.
just cause, or Click Rider, they're my MC brothers
Yeah.
and sisters. But anyway, as time went on, I did a lot of communication internationally for the bikers. Did a lot of their internet services, you name it, text, whatever. I did all their communication, and then did a lot of the minutes for the clubs. I was the only woman that was really allowed to sit when we started the Links Related. I was a co-chairwoman for Links Related. I was able to be sitting with the Outlaws at the table, and also I was a state's PRO.
Yep.
I was also out in Germany, asked me to come and sit with them. So I went out to Germany in Hogenhagen, Germany, to do a biker thing out there in 2011. So I did quite a bit of stuff with the industry throughout the United States and internationally.
And that's what's up. And one thing I can say, and I can co-sign that she sat at a lot of tables that most women cannot sit at. And it was some that try to follow in your footsteps, but I gotta say they kept fucking up. Because there
I
was
told them you're
a
not going to
particular
make it,
one.
honey.
I'm not gonna say any names, but is a particular one that is, I guess, kind of upset with me because she think I got her off of the board, but it don't have shit to do with me. It has the
But
fact that
like I explained to one of the young ladies, I said, "How are you running social clubs when you're a property? You can't run a social club and you're a property. It's inappropriate. How are
mm,
you running on top, running these ladies? It's inappropriate." So they, of course, they was mad at me. I said, "I don't give a damn. I'm retired. I got the knowledge. You got to catch up." I said, "If
mm,
you want to learn something, stick with me, kid. I'm here for everybody who needs me to be there for them. I'm still helping groom clubs. I'm to this very day. I'm still grooming clubs right now. They still are calling me. I'm still grooming them, and I let them, hey, this is what you have to do. This is what you need to do in order to be recognized. So I'm still helping out. I'm going to still be here. But like I told them, you cannot sit on the board and groom social clubs because most social clubs should come from the MC parent club in the first place. But how are you grooming clubs and you are a property? I never got that. I didn't understand it. I said, y'all better be glad I'm gone and retired out.
so see,
Set
look,
your ass down
that's
somewhere.
a different side of politics that's above my pay grade that I'm not gonna touch. But what I was going to say was
That
the
goes
lady
to
that
who's
was
who in
taking minutes, the lady that was taking minutes took her cell phone and set it down next to the dimes while they was conducting the meeting and was recording, and that pissed them clean the fuck
the
off.
wow.
You
What
can't
When
record
I
a
was
meeting.
we still gotta
when I
let
was
the
a national secretary, you can't record a meeting like that, especially a dominant meeting. I was on that doggone typewriter or that laptop, whatever came out back then. I was on it. You
Mm,
have to type up the minutes. They allowed me to do it, but you can't be recording them because of course, the Dom's table, round table is private, and everybody knows that.
well, some do,
So
some don't. But with that being said, we got to let the brother himself introduce himself.
go ahead.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those that don't know, that is Mr. Yep Man himself,
Yep,
3000.
man, himself.
And we got another popular character. Introduce yourself, ma'am.
Oh
Hello.
shit! Is that
The
the one and only
banana, her
banana?
Banana.
I didn't see her up on the screen. What's up, yellow one?
Hey.
Well, damn, do we call her the We gotta call her the first lady, don't we?
Yep, she's
first
officially
the
became
first
the
lady
first
of Straight
lady
From Us.
Straight From Us podcast.
The first
She's
lady.
been on here fucking with
Hey,
us
so you
for a
gotta
long
switch it.
time.
You can't have it banana. You gotta put first lady.
Okay, I'll do
Okay.
First lady banana.
And it's the
You
first
do that.
lady.
that.
Hi,
Thank
banana.
y'all.
I can't
Y'all
see your
so
face, but
sweet.
hello.
Hey, babe.
Yeah. So grown folks, some show their face and some don't. You know, they gotta hide behind the camera. Some show their face.
They're right.
Yeah, it's their right. Hey, we let it be like that so people that do join know that they don't technically have to show their face. It's not a
Okay.
requirement. It's not a requirement.
But
But we
sometimes when
appreciate you when you
they
do
get
show your
into it,
face.
they most definitely put their face on that camera to get their point
Yep.
across.
And we got to show some love to my big bro, Sil. What's up, sir?
What up, bro?
When I
I'm out
see
here
Seal,
working.
when I see Seal right now, I just want to order an apple pie and a milkshake.
Hey, I got you. It's on the way.
Damn.
We got the whole head on.
Yeah, that nigga talking
Hey, it's on the way. Let me take your order.
type shit.
Type
Hey,
shit.
Sil, bro.
Wh-
After we sent Jade off, man, I mean, Big Hurt was hitting me up, and I know we were supposed to go to the South Side. Man, I sat
Yup.
in that chair for like 2.3 seconds because
I already knew it. I
Legend,
already knew you was
bro,
asleep, dog.
man, I ain't get no sleep that whole day.
I'm
I was
already knowing.
12 hours, man. So it was like I got off of work. I had to deal with my son and his bullshit, and
That
then go
part.
straight to the park and start barbecuing and shit. And I set that tent up so I can go in there and catch a nap, and I could never catch a nap. So it
Nah,
was like
man.
I supposed to went to Legends bachelor party, and then we were supposed to hit the South Side. Cause I ain't gonna lie,
Exactly.
did this Saturday, man. Look, them jigs, man. They was out there Sunday. They was out there Sunday, and it was
Hey, we was
so
looking for something to do too. Me and
man,
Snack
bro.
Hold up,
Y'all should have
and
went.
Hurt and Hurt.
ain't made it to yet.
No, they made it there, but
Oh,
bro,
I was
hold
gonna
up. No,
say
they didn't go there on the night
where
where
I went.
man, no, when me and Loco went, bro. When I say four of them chicks came away from
Man,
behind the
listen.
bar with nothing on, we was like, wait
Listen,
a
the
minute.
bartenders was giving lap dances, and some chick tried to take me and my wife home.
Man, look.
What the hell?
And that was on a Thursday.
Man, it
And
goes.
that was on a Thursday.
Hold on, it goes down. Hey,
Damn.
hold up. That was when me, you, and Loco went. And then hold up. Rail and Loco was doing what Smack was doing. They was back there by the Latino side
In
looking
the
at
back?
them hips. Yeah,
Man.
I got my machiato.
Man, hey, look.
Eyes, that's any day.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
man,
any
look,
day.
that little spot. Hey, that little spot. That little spot is nice, bro. That little.
Hey, it was just a
spot.
regular Thursday. Like, damn.
We got two
So-
more people in there.
What two we got? Because I don't
We
see
got
him
the
on the
sister
screen
of the
yet.
show, Rita, and we also got Q.
Oh, we got Q. Say Q.
Whoa, Q got.
Q, go ahead and bless us with your voice. For eyes can be happy.
Go ahead.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
And I'm gonna need my sister to get that depression off her face.
And we
She
got.
just like,
Hold up. So
You got kids that graduated
hold
all
up.
time. She wasn't looking like that.
we got the
Hey,
sister.
Q. Hey, Rita.
We got the evangelistic sisters
Evangelism.
of the church, the first ladies. You know, they don't wear the hats; they
Okay.
just wear them sports bras that push their titties up to make sure everybody
Type
get
shit.
encouraged. You know what I'm saying? Rita, what's happening, sis?
What it do?
She ain't saying nothing.
She just give me that look.
That look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look.
You niggas always busting me out.
Hey, no, her breast is always busting out.
Yeah,
God damn it.
normally she had a camera way too.
Hold up. You know what? That's one thing that women can do very well.
What is that?
They can make their breast size look bigger than what it really is.
Oh yeah, you know
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful
You know,
thing. I ain't gonna lie, it's a beautiful thing.
a camera most definitely.
It's a beautiful thing.
A camera most definitely put on more.
I know titty
more,
sizes when I see them on site. The only titty size I can't say I know no more. I used to know, but I don't. Q done got some growth. Her motherfucking breast is the epiphany of gangster. They GD.
She got growth in
They
grew.
Them motherfuckers. Hey, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that reel? Did y'all see that reel where that chick just walked up in the room and her nigga was sitting there and she just smacked him with a titty? Shit, let Q do that shit. You gonna be knocked the fuck out for a week.
Damn, no assault and battery.
Try
please.
to wake up.
No assault and battery. No bueno.
I said the nipple poked me in my eye and shit.
bueno.
Like, damn, I got my whole side of my head got a breast print on it. Like, dude, this is some bullshit. Niggas, you can see the smack mark. Normally, you got the 5 fingers. You got a motherfucking breast print with the nipple sitting on the side of your face. Nigga, like, damn, nigga,
What did
the fuck you get slapped with?
What the nipple say to the face?
Smack. So, with that being said, as y'all know, this is us talking our first beginning of this shit just to kick off the podcast, but it is time to walk on down that yellow brick road.
Yellow brick road. What's going on? We gonna do this, man. First, I'm gonna say we're going on. This is the first to the second that we're going to go for like a nice little break after next week, Monday. So we're informing everybody now.
Did we come to that conclusion already?
Yes.
Okay, I guess.
Man, where's you at? You ain't taking the minutes, Whipp? Damn, you don't know nothing.
Basically,
I don't ever take the minutes, but you see what's going on right now.
Not that Monday. After that Tuesday. Okay, after the Monday that comes and that Tuesday right there.
Basically, not this Monday coming up, but that Tuesday. That's going to be the end of this season. We're going to start doing seasons for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Give a date.
Yes.
Give a date.
Yes, so no one's confused.
We're gonna put that off on the producer.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a producer. Hey Jay, I need you to come here to show me how to add this in here real quick too, man.
So basically, after the 17th, so the 17th will be the show that we're, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be the show before we take the hiatus, and then we'll be back on the 7th or the 8th. We just got to figure out. It's going to be tentative. So,
sheesh.
So we're gonna be ready.
And we put
it's a 2-week break. Basically, what you guys are going to start seeing, you're gonna start seeing the advertisement.
Yes.
So we're gonna start implementing weekly advertisements or whatever. But this is really for us to be able to regroup, because we do want to bring y'all, better content, and also we're going to start trying to be a little more organized and things like that. Right now, remember,
they are.
No, we are
PowerPoints.
That's Oz dig at me. I'm a supervisor, so when I bring meetings, there we
go.
I got meeting minutes, I got PowerPoints, all type of shit. So. Well, yeah, we're
gonna go down this yellow brick road, but I'm gonna say this too: the Backyard Boogie will be in July, and we're going to do it July 19th.
I'll say, get your boogie on.
July 19th.
Okay. The Backyard Boogie and
Backyard
July 19th
Boogie
is a special day.
Get your boogie on.
It's a very special day. It's going to be
me
and Cheryl's first one
anniversary, right?
Yeah, 1 year first marriage anniversary.
Jump the broom.
So July 19th is going to be the Backyard Boogie.
And see, you know what that I do, man? That I found out that everything yet.
What?
You know how people, go through their happiness through other people. I had my kid through your kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna celebrate my wedding with your wedding.
There we go. But let's get down.
We vicariously through your eye.
Well, let's get to this,
because everybody waiting on me, man. I mean, hey, we're gonna be waiting for a minute. We're gonna be waiting for a minute. Yeah. Shit just don't seem to be panning the fuck out.
That part.
Wait. Hold on. Hey, we gonna go get to this yellow
one
brick
thing
road.
I know, it ain't me. I can say that. It ain't me. But I know a narcissistic, since everybody want to call everybody a narcissistic nowadays, I know what the fuck it is.
Speaking of,
it's deflect.
We got a part
at its finest.
We need to talk about this Sean Puffy guy. I didn't know he went this far.
He went far. He bought a baby oil.
All right, Jay. I should be up in all.
Kid Cudi had never talked publicly about the firebombing of his vehicle till he came here to court to testify at the trial of Sean Combs. There he was in the witness box in a leather jacket, white shirt, jeans, talking about the time he got a phone call from his dog walker saying his car was on fire. He raced home, remembering seeing his Porsche 911 Cabriolet on fire and seeing a bottle on the ground from a Molotov cocktail. And at that point, he told the jury he suspected Sean Combs. Called and brokered a meeting. It happened at the Soho House in Los Angeles, and Kid Cudi gave a very vivid description. He said he remembered walking in the room, seeing Sean Combs looking out the window with his arms behind his back like some kind of Marvel supervillain. And at the end of the meeting, when they worked out this whole thing about Cassie Ventura, he said he asked him, "What about my car?" And Sean Combs says, "I have no idea what you're talking about." At that point, Kid Cudi said he knew Sean Combs was lying. Kid Cudi had never talked publicly about the firebombing of his vehicle.
Like all people to get firebombed by Puffy. I didn't know Kid Cudi. Not Kid Cudi. Like, what did Kid Cudi
Allegedly.
do? Allegedly. I'm sorry. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Look. Puffy was the epitome of a grown-ass toddler. Bro, anything that didn't go his way, he acted a fucking donkey.
Yeah, he did that.
So, on behalf of the men's delegation, he is not with us.
Because I'm like, you know, like I said, Kid Cudi music was pretty nice. I didn't think it was gangster. Like, I didn't, like, damn, Puff.
He
Like,
made Kick Push. I don't even remember Kid Cudi song. I know he made a song that I did. Like, I just
Day and Night.
Oh, Day and Night.
Kick Push?
Oh.
No, not Kick Push.
Kick
That
Push
was
was
Fiasco,
Lupe.
bro.
Yeah,
That was
Lupe.
wrong, bro.
Yeah, Lupe.
You wrong, bro.
Day and Night. Day and Night.
Hey,
Was
I
Kid
like
Cudi.
conscious rappers. I mean, hey, you know, Kendrick is my nigga.
But I didn't think, you know, not Mr. Day and Night needed a cocktail to his, what was it?
Day and Night.
It wasn't even a Porsche.
Listen, man, what the nigga Puffy did was he said, "You ain't finna fuck with my chick,
Nope.
and still keep this Porsche." That's not happening.
And
Matter of fact,
out here too.
your kids' Christmas gifts open. Your dog.
Did they just go out on everybody else or just me?
Man, they just shut it down, right?
They
Right,
messing
I'm
up.
trying to figure out what's going on.
They was talking
They
about Buffy.
messing up.
There they go. Oh no.
They coming back in. They just keep clicking off and on.
No,
Okay.
hold up.
Get
You just said
it together.
Oh, so this like,
So yeah, remember we
See how they gonna put us on and they got off.
You know what
We
I'm
played the
saying?
Wi-Fi bill. Y'all ain't pay y'all bill?
no, we paid our
We
bill.
paid ours.
now it was
Did y'all pay
What the
y'all?
hell?
just we be right back.
So y'all a commercial break? Y'all's a commercial?
That's what we going with.
So-
That's what
Y'all
we.
Commercial? Okay, all
That's
right.
what it was.
We ain't gonna say Whip was
Store
pressing
break.
buttons. We gonna say it was a
Hey,
commercial.
I'm gonna call it like this. I'm used to being on the laptop on this side, but there's a certain way with the new platform that we're using. There's a certain way that I got to do it, and I still ain't figured this shit out yet. 'Cause-
Okay. That's a
Hey.
message from y'all sponsor. Okay, right.
Just Swift.
Hey, with that being said,
Hold on. We
a
still.
drink from the bartender,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Bartender.
Hey, Rock and yeah.
Ciroc and Year.
Yeah, that explains why this shit seemed like it's straight up.
Lemon
Lemon
soda.
Is there a such thing?
I don't know.
I didn't think so.
I guess
That's fucked up when
The
our
liquor
bartender
is
don't
not
even know what
limited.
he's giving us. But I mean, he's been on one as of lately. I just don't know what the fuck is going on with our bartender. But he's an unorthodox bartender, like straight from us is unorthodox.
So let's go further down this yellow big road. I'm gonna say Trump was a mad genius on this one. He was a mad genius on this.
President Trump commuted the sentence of Larry Hoover, a well-known former gang leader from Chicago. Hoover was serving multiple life terms in federal prison. He co-founded the Gangster Disciples, a major Chicago street gang. At 74, Hoover was already serving a 200-year sentence in Illinois for the 1973 murder of William Pookie Young, a 19-year-old drug dealer. He was convicted of federal charges in 1997 and received 6 life sentences. Federal prosecutors accused him of running a criminal enterprise from prison to manage the gang. Hoover is now in a high-security prison in Colorado, serving 6 life terms. It is unclear when he might be released from federal custody.
For no reason.
What you said? What?
Look,
We ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing. We caught
can
the
y'all hear us
beginning.
talking?
Yeah, I hear you talking, but we couldn't hear the program.
You couldn't hear the program, Jay.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm all the way out.
We just heard here Larry, who president was letting Larry Hoover out. Man, they ain't finna let that man out.
No, it's
Chicago already said they ain't going. That was on the news this morning.
Oh.
Wait. Okay, so no,
Wow.
give me 1 second, because I'm glad you said that. Y'all know me.
It wasn't.
So this is what it is. This is what it is. Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
So Larry Hoover, first of all, and I'm not just saying this, because of my affiliations, but they pinned the body on him. This guy named Pookie, he ended up getting killed, of course. And if we all remember that when GD started, it was not Gangster Disciple, it was Growth and Development.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They turned it into
something else. Right.
Because of the fact, a lot of cats start implementing drug and drugs or whatever on the block to be able to make money. That's pretty much back in the early 70s, late 60s or whatever. That's just how they did it. What started as protecting your neighborhood turned into gangs. Okay, so what ended up happening was we already ended up having he already ended up getting chunked up charges, and they pretty much said that he murdered somebody. So they give him 200, give him 150 to 200 years. So then, back in 1995, his family started like a T-shirt.
Yeah, now unless somebody watching it, that's why we hearing it.
That's why we hearing it. That's where the echo came from. So
Your mics are too close.
No. It was someone was playing it in the background while they was watching it. So what ended up happening was in 1995 they put a federal case on him, and the federal case came up because he wrote a book, pretty much of his teachings. Because Larry Hoover, was, like I said, it was growth and development. He was more positive than anything. Not saying there was no criminal empire. I'm saying that he had turned his life as far as into teachings or whatever. So even from jail, he's been in jail since 1973, 1993, which is 20 years into his sentence. He starts trying to start, a business. He had his family starting a business as far. Then he ended up buying. He wrote a book. So now they had to throw a Fed case on him. So I said all that just let you guys know this. It was a trumped up Fed case anyway. Trump just commuted that sentence, meaning he still had 150 to 200.
Yeah. 210.
That he still had over his head.
Right.
So the federal sentence don't mean he don't got to still get him that state time.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm going to say it wasn't that he was getting out. It was just a closer situation to run everything.
Reduction of years, basically.
Yeah.
Make that announcement. That's all that was.
Yeah, he was coming back to where it was easier to get to him to get the leadership that everybody needed.
True, but I don't. What I didn't like, you guys, what I didn't like was everyone jumped on Facebook and started acting like
like he was coming to the crib. Like, come on, man, that man's still in Colorado. Now they trying to find him a spot around Illinois.
Larry Hoover wasn't finna be like what's their name, the Kelseys or the Kelseys, whatever.
Oh no, you're talking about the Chrisleys.
The Chrisleys is out. They out.
And Julie,
them motherfuckers out.
Yeah, the ones who shot their parents.
No, not them. So the difference between a commute and a pardon. A pardon means all is forgiven. You walk out the door tomorrow or today.
Right.
Yep. A commute just means like, hey, all right, you've been in there long enough. I tell you what we'll do is we'll reduce that sentence, maybe the time served. You see what I'm saying? But how do you do that?
You still got these other ones though.
Yeah, you have a Fed case and you have a state case. So anyway, I said we was gonna start. We're gonna start having a little more organization on it. But I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that.
So with that being said, we're gonna continually walk down
this yellow brick road.
What you got?
All right. This is this is all about Killer. We ain't talking about what we was just talking about. We talking about Killer Cam and how he feel about the Rock, baby. I shouldn't be throwing up signs like that right
No,
now.
you should
I'm
not.
sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
should not
We
throw
just
up
did a whole
signs.
segment on Larry Hoover.
Of
I
nothing.
just
Now you want to throw
apologize.
up the rock. Now you want to throw your diamonds. Here we go.
The only difference between Jay-Z and Shannon's situation, because he put Jay-Z name in it because Busby tried to go after Jay-Z.
This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z.
Jay-Z from beginning to end said, I didn't do a motherfucking thing.
Jay-Z released a statement, I would say almost like immediately once this happened.
Jay-Z ain't saw it settle out.
We now know that Shannon Sharpe did try to settle with his accuser for at least $10 million.
Jay-Z actually said that if y'all think y'all got something on me, a civil lawsuit, make it criminal. I should be going to jail if I did something like this.
This is a statement directly from Jay-Z. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one.
And that shit's out of here because they knew they ain't have nothing on them.
Jay-Z, the case against him was voluntarily dismissed.
And when you trying to settle out on the low, it's a little bit of guilt there. Something happened. Not saying it wasn't consensual.
Come on, man. Shannon paper ain't long enough, dog. Jay-Z can buy his way out of that shit. Come on, man. When your icon, they ain't fucking with you.
It's funny he vocal on that one. But he ain't been vocal on anything else.
Who?
Y'all hear us?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, you know they do got the
Yes.
they
Say that
do got
again, Q, for the people in the back, please.
That's
I said
what I
it's
was
funny
trying
that
to get
he's
to.
being very vocal on the Shannon Sharpe thing, but he ain't being vocal about anything else.
What's weird is they already got her trying to set him up once before though. She
Okay.
kept telling him to take a picture of the money when he was in a specific county where if he would have took a picture of the money, that would have been prostitution.
Oh shit, we got Drama Idol joining us.
Drama.
Yeah, what's going
What's
on, man?
going on, sir?
This nigga look like the Holy Pharaoh just came in to bless us on our own segment. Boy,
But
I'm finna watch what the fuck I'm saying on
but you
here.
know when the motherfucker ain't playing with you, like I said, because I told the judge to lock me up when he was saying he was gonna put me to jail. My wife didn't like it, but that's a totally different story. But when you tell a motherfucker to put criminal charges on you, if you feel that way, that's like saying put blood in my mouth.
To an extent,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, if you feel that
So
way, you
so
feel you
Q,
got it, let's go.
so
If you
Q, now
if
that
you
we can hear what
strong
you
about
had
your
to say to
case,
say it,
bring it to me.
mm-hmm. We're
Shit.
gonna try to get everybody to let you say what you want to say. So go ahead and say it this time. Why ain't nobody saying shit? Because you know they're gonna keep talking.
For me?
Yeah, you. What was you
Oh, I
saying?
just said he was very vocal on the Shannon Sharpe thing, but he hasn't been vocal on anything else.
You talking about Cam?
Jay.
No, Jay-Z.
Oh,
Jay-Z.
Stay on topic.
I'm
Ooh,
trying.
Like,
Hey, I am saying on top.
and
I'm
that's
trying to
one
get
thing
like
that
into
we
what he
Cam,
was
like we
talking
wasn't
about
even
for
looking
those
at
that
nothing
didn't
that
know
had
what
nothing to
he
do
was
with
talking
Cam.
about.
and that's a problem about straight from us staying on top.
No, we no. We don't ever stay on top of it. That's not a problem. That's the problem.
We
The
just look
problem with
away.
straight from us is just getting everybody to be able to shut the fuck up for like 2.3 seconds. Like, and we working on it.
We
We
fuck.
working on it.
We never played the game of telephone. Like it was just horrible.
Mhm.
Doesn't work well.
So with that being said,
Drama.
drama, we see you kicking in. What's happening, man? You here? I don't know. Well, we can't have dead air, so we're gonna keep going on. What else you got
Who
going?
watching TV?
Yeah, some.
I don't know, Jay. We're gonna have to
I'm
mute.
here. I'm out here getting ice cream
Uh,
Oh,
for my
that's cool.
with
kids.
that being said,
I guess it's another commercial break.
Yeah, we on commercial break. Hmm.
Yep, it's another one. How many we gonna have?
Man,
Y'all need to be
y'all on
getting paid.
commercial again?
Y'all need to be getting paid. Put some advertisement up there.
That part.
Okay.
And we're back in 5,
4,
Right.
3, 2, and
Action.
not yet.
Not yet.
Watch it now.
Down this yellow brick road, they can't get their stuff together.
Oh, cool. What'd you say, Q?
I said, down this yellow brick road, they can't get their stuff together.
It happens. It is. This is us's. Straight from us's. Look, rail in the back, always in his phone. He don't do nothing. Look, forehead glistening. Where your hat at? You ain't got your hat on today, Rail? Huh? I don't know what you said because your mic is not on. Are y'all back? T?
I can hear you.
And we can't hear them. He talking like a mother. What's up? Hello?
Can't nobody hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear y'all. He said he know. He's shaking his head. I know. Because y'all
They
know
got the woman.
I would be talking some crap right about now. But we can hear you. See?
I'm gonna need y'all to take y'all equipment back to 27. Come on
Who,
now.
who said that?
Get a refund, huh?
Hold on, we trying.
L,
All right, we
Some of
heard
that
you for a
music
second.
stuff.
L Boogie. He said L Boogie.
27, man. Take that shit back.
Yep, man, what's going down?
Man,
Y'all back?
somebody keep the subject going.
We trying. You see, we on here talking. We talking amongst each other. Okay, so they were just talking
Right.
about Jay-Z. And Q said he ain't responded to nothing else. Now, he's been in a lot of allegations, but he ain't said nothing. And she's right. He ain't said nothing about when they calling him out on this Diddy stuff, him or Beyonce, none of that. But hey, I'm gonna back myself up right here.
Well,
That's
he's
what they
really
talking
not.
about.
He really don't say much when stuff be coming out. He usually wait to the end. He usually don't say nothing at all.
But he if
He can't do
but
like
but
he
how
used
he
to do
said
when he
something
was
with this one
younger.
was crazy because they've been saying Jay-Z and Beyonce had something going on with that Puffy stuff too. But he ain't said not
Allegedly.
a word, so he gonna wait till after the
Mm-hmm.
court date.
Supposed to say allegedly, especially with Jay-Z.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't got no money for him anyway. Allegedly.
We ain't got eye water to cry with. So
Right. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going down.
that ain't allegedly. That's for real. I ain't got a
Right.
dime
That's
for
real money. His money long. Long. But that is crazy though. Why he didn't say nothing on that part.
Banana.
What's up?
Thank you.
Stop yelling at her.
You welcome.
You ain't gotta yell at her to get her to hear you. I don't give a fuck how
All
loud
right.
you are.
Y'all echoing too.
Yeah, we echoing back.
they got both of them mics on.
Nah, it's
It's
only two
the
mics.
volume.
He got to control it over there on his end.
Yeah. Welcome back to Straight From Us. That was just another brief commercial break that we have just received.
We back now.
Welcome back.
Somebody.
Jay-Z turned y'all niggas podcast off.
Yeah, man, shut up. Allegedly.
Oh man.
And we start talking about the wrong people who went back.
We sure did.
Bad.
So, hey,
Like,
like,
damn.
He owned at least $5 million worth of Facebook stock.
Okay.
Oh shit. But okay, we finna get to this topic before the powers that be shut us off. The topic is, y'all ready for this?
yes.
No, no.
Y'all went out again here at the chitlin circuit.
Y'all gonna have to start holding up signboards or something.
Yeah, where y'all signs at? Say, hold on.
They got to. They got. Look, they got Whipp up there. Right.
2 pictures of Tone up there. Look at him. One froze, the other one moved. Uh-oh, he froze. No, they both moving now.
They both moving.
Uh-huh.
They'll be right back. They're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
right back. Y'all
We
need
can't
one of
hear
them
y'all
take clip
again,
kids.
T. T, say something.
We hear you now.
No.
You better hurry up and get on here. I'm gonna start talking about politics.
Facts.
Please
Y'all
no.
know how
Please
y'all
no.
don't like that.
Please no. Please no.
She said, please no. No, not today.
Y'all see them Ukrainians tear that nigga shit up?
Man.
He tore they jets up. They tore his bridge up.
Hey.
What?
I thought they didn't have no weapons.
Man, please. Everybody got weapons.
That motherfucker destroyed 1/3 of your bombers. And all you got that you can do to motherfuckers is bomb them.
Mm.
Look like we're gonna have to reboot. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, you still can't see me.
Nope. Well, just talk.
It's just all okay. We're gonna try this again. The topic is what is a step's parent's role in the household?
Same as a parent role.
Thank you.
If they taking care of them.
Elaborate, Miss Grown Folks.
Okay, I'm gonna elaborate. If I'm taking care of your kid is in my household. If I'm the step parent, whatever I do with my kids, I'm gonna do to you. So if I buy my kids some shoes, I'm gonna buy your kids some shoes. If I discipline my kid, I'm gonna discipline your kid. I don't bring your kid over.
Facts.
You
I'm gonna
know,
treat your kid just like I would treat my kids. Show them love and everything else.
because a lot of people don't feel on that aspect, especially when it comes to disciplining the child.
Mm-mm. I do. If you don't bring your kid to my house, then because if they're gonna be over there, especially if they live there, it's really a different story if they live there. I'm not gonna be calling mama talking about some your son got suspended from school today. Nope, we're not doing that. I done took care of your kid, I done fed them, I done housed them. I'm
I
gonna treat
say
that
that
kid just like I would treat
only cause it depends on the parents.
my
Like say like okay, like you get some women that be like, or some guys that be like, oh, don't be hitting my child, da 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 da, bring it to me or some shit like that. So what you do then?
Okay, well your child need a new pair of shoes, buy him.
But that ain't my child though. What I'm saying,
I just
like then that make a whole situation at the house.
So if you
Okay, do
can't
the child
discipline
live at
them,
home with the step parent?
so if you can't discipline them, but you can give them the good stuff, treat them right and all that, and
Hell no,
then,
I'm kick their
you
ass
give them
out.
the same privileges as your own children. But you can't discipline them. What part of the game is that? So you
There
shouldn't
you go.
be able to accept any of that.
Hey,
That's
some
crazy.
shit be like that.
But I do think that
That's
we need to have
crazy.
a mutual a conversation, like at the beginning of our relationship, like where we play at. I think that started before even we got married, and this is my stepchild.
Hmm.
Because if they don't have a good relationship, of course, why is this popping up? Of course, it's not gonna get any better after they get married.
No, it is not.
I, I think the major problem of what comes up with the step parent do be the baby daddy. Like I believe because most men are gonna go with that if the child is acting up talking to their mama or me.
Well, if you can't get no discipline, don't bring them to my house.
She said, and I'm standing on it.
So with that being said, I'm gonna just jump in because like I was sitting here being quiet because I feel multiple different ways about it because I've been put into the step parent role for quite a few times. God damn.
Again, like you said, it comes down to the conversation in the beginning of the relationship shit or y'all marriage though. Like you said,
Okay. So with that being said, I've been a step parent and I'm also and my kids have a step parent. Now, I'm a firm believer in I'm not gonna put my hands on your kids. That's just me. To each his own for everybody else. I'm just not going to put my hands on your kids because I'm gonna let you discipline your kids. Now, am I gonna tell them, hey, go clean up your room, go do this or go do that? Yes, I definitely will do that. But I just feel like I will refrain from putting my hands on your kids because I feel like they're not mine to, do something to that nature. Now, the difference is there's only one child I could say no. Yep, no, two childs that I had where one, I wasn't a step parent. I was the actual father, even though biologically not mine, but since day one, I was in her life. Day one. I was in her life all the way until she's 20. I ain't gonna give her age out on here, but she's in her 20s. So
man, cause
she's
you don't
my
know her
child.
age.
Nigga, I do know her age. Nigga, I was just gonna say it, but
Over 20, you damn
she
self.
might be watching me, and then I don't want to catch that text like, "Dad, why you?" I'm like, okay. With that being said, one of my other exes, like her son was always with me because like she was in the streets, she out in the streets and I'm holding her son and like me and him grabbed that bond, which I said I wasn't gonna do that shit ever again because me and him had a bond. So once I left her the fuck alone, I had to leave him the fuck alone. Um, but I never wanted to put my hands on anybody's kids. Now the flip side to that is the shit that I've been going through for I'm gonna say Cam 13. I'm gonna say 13 years. I'm gonna say 13 years. Because my youngest son is 13. All my kids is 2 years apart to the day. 13, 15, and 17. So
Who said Jay? I thought Jay was 18.
how in the fuck would you think Jade is 19? Nigga?
I said 18.
No.
Thought you
So
was
with that being said, their mother was dealing with this nigga. I'm gonna just call it like that. She was dealing with this nigga. Street nigga, hood nigga, wherever you want to call him. And he did too motherfucking much to the point that he did had to go sit down and do some time because he put his hands on my son, busted a blood vessel in his eye.
Mm.
Um, so with that being said, when he busted a blood vessel in his eye, goddamn, nah, shit, he did that shit. And I should have went and put Thanos up. Uh, He busted a blood vessel in his eye. So it led to a whole line of bullshit that's going on currently to this day, where his mom's want to say, "Hey, we need to put our son in therapy." I've been putting him in therapy, but it's a lot of shit psychologically and mentally that's going on with him because he feel like you as my mom's, you don't ever have my back because you allow your husband to do this. And within that platform and that frame of time, he learned how to play both sides. He learned how to play both sides of the motherfucking fence, which is not a good thing. But my younger son has all my kids have psychological trauma. My daughter, my both of my sons, because of the verbal and the physical abuse that this dude does to them. And 90% of the time, their mother is always at work. So it's what he say go.
Mm.
He don't have a job. So it's what he say goes run that household.
You said he ain't got a what?
He
No,
ain't
he ain't
got
got
no job.
no, he ain't got no job.
Nigga, please.
You need to
I
go get
wish
your
So
you
he at
job.
would.
he at the house like he their
believe
Be
teenage
quiet.
brother.
That's what you do.
I
Shut
believe
up.
it's 13 baby. I
Damn.
believe it's 13 baby mamas and 14 kids.
Say that one more time.
You need to go get your
It
baby.
was at the beginning. It
That's what.
was 12. At the beginning, it was 12 and 13 kids. But I think it's whatever it is. It don't matter.
The guy?
He don't miss.
He get
God damn.
what she say. He get his little money, and when his little money come in, he do what he can do. But she works doubles and triples at the
Oh
hospital.
hell no, nope.
So why don't you go get your baby?
So I did. I got full custody of my daughter. I got full custody of
Well, that
my
makes
daughter.
a difference.
My daughter bailed out. She said she was done with it. I had them all over here because not this Christmas, but last past Christmas, he threatened to blow my son's head off. So I
Oh
got
hell
them
no.
all up
You
on
better get
Christmas.
them kids. You look, let me tell you something.
Hold up now.
What you
Hold
say?
up. Trust
Call
me.
you that caseworker.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm not.
sorry.
Hold on. I'm not
But
finna
that
change
is
the way
legal
we talk
grounds
through
for
it
you to
right
get
now.
full custody of your children. That right there.
But anybody that know me and a lot of y'all know me and y'all know the old me, how this really should have went a long time ago.
Mm-mm.
But I have a lot of good people surrounding me that's telling me like, no, you can't do this, and no, you can't do this, and you can't do that, and we're not gonna allow you to do that. So with that being said, I did everything legally, but I'm a firm believer in letting my kids make decisions for themselves. Also,
Okay.
so my son in the last split, right? Like I want to say a couple months right before I had to go to court,
Mm-hmm.
and the judge was going to give the kids to me because the judge asked her, she's like, you didn't. God damn, I'm loud as fuck. So
See if
Sorry,
you
y'all.
mute everybody mic. See if that works.
damn.
Okay. Well,
Trying
the
to
difference is echo.
so
Yeah.
Wait, T. Wait, T.
Yeah.
Jay, please fix that echo because he's trying to get his story across and it's hard to hear him. Like we need to truly listen to what he's saying, and we cannot do that with that echo.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's there.
No disrespect, Jay. No disrespect.
No, we
Yeah.
good.
no, so there we go.
Your
There
camera
we go, Jay.
frozen.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
said they
echoing
going
on
out
your
your
end.
layers.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yes.
They did. But how can the internet make us echo?
I had to fix the three lines. I had to go to the audio and turn off that echo cancellation because it was driving me nuts.
Try because Sid is one of the facilitators.
I just shut that down. That's what it is, 'cause I'm not there.
Because even when we respond, it's the echo.
Shit.
Commercial.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, they on commercial break
Okay.
again?
Yep, they're on
Yeah.
commercial break again.
But the little
Oh,
stuff that
God.
we've heard, right? There is no way possible that those his children should still be there because that
Not at
is a
all.
verbal threat. He's already showed abusive signs, and now he's trying to groom them to make it seem like it's okay, so they can trust him and everything like that, and get them in a worse predicament.
You know what I'm
I would
saying? Again.
suggest that he truly
And
get his
then again,
kids
it's on
back.
paper.
No hands down, nothing like forget that.
But if he went to court because he did this to his son,
Yep.
and the address where he say he's resigning at, and the mother still resigning in the same spot, why they ain't take them kids then?
Man.
Because
No,
they,
so what
you
happened
gotta.
was, no,
This is the court system. So what they don't want to do is truly break up the family, right?
They don't, but
So, but
you didn't do
in
anything to
this case,
protect the
it's
second
very
child or the
necessary.
minor.
Q,
I can
you went
Yes,
out.
I'm here. Can you hear me
Now
still?
say what you just said.
I said that is true, but as the in the court system, as the parent, you did not protect your child. You didn't do anything to
Yes.
protect your child, and you could still
Right.
continue to do the same on the same path, not protecting your children. Them kids should have been taken away.
Right.
Yep.
They need to be with him because that's ridiculous right there.
And that's what I was telling him, that that's the difference between parents. A real parent, even if it's a
Right.
step parent, you treat your kid accordingly. That's the
She
difference.
should
So Nia, you should
she
be all
should have
about
been
his head
stepped
over
in.
there and told him true.
Facts, grown folks.
It
But when,
it comes sometimes
when
you
you got
gotta
real parents that handle business
when you
and
an
take care of
adult.
kids for real,
in the secondary.
a butt whooping is okay sometimes. I would discipline step kids as well as I do mine, but you gotta be a real parent in order to do that. Now you got messed up parents, crackheads, whatever, whatever on the other side. Can't get mad because they ain't taking care of the kid. Just beating your kid up every day. No.
Right.
Mm-mm.
And he got 13 of his own. What is he doing with them?
13,
I wouldn't even want
I
to be
go and
with
get
him.
mine.
Why would you, if he not doing one that with his own kids, why would you allow him to do something with your child? That's crazy.
And
There it is.
I'm that type of
There
person.
it
I
is.
would date a person with kids, but if we're just dating or we're just boyfriend girlfriend, I'm no one's stepmother. I don't care how long we've been together.
Exactly.
I'm no one's stepmother. Now
Okay.
I will play the cool auntie. I will play the great babysitter. I will sit here, talk, chat, do all the fun stuff. But I'm
Tell
not
us,
gonna
Q. There you
go
go.
the extra amount of discipline because that's
Facts.
not my stepchild. I'm just a girl first. I can come and go. I could be
Right.
replaced.
But if you married, then it's different.
And even and before then, like I said
Yeah.
earlier, as the girl, the new wife and the baby mom, if y'all need to have an understanding in a relationship before
Right.
about how we gonna parent this kid together, because essentially it's all co-parenting. How we gonna
Right.
be together?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
But again, she should have been
They
a
don't.
kid.
Right. Facts. Facts. Big facts. Because ain't no way in the world you gonna do all this to
The
my
fact
child.
is
Okay,
the
look, I'm
fact
gonna
is
give y'all a
this.
scenario.
Can y'all
My
hear me?
first husband, right? He wanted to discipline my son
Let me say
because
this.
a situation happened at school, and he punched my son in the chest. Let me tell I snapped so
Damn.
bad. He never touched him again. Do you hear me? Never. You're not gonna punch my child. That's not what's gonna happen. Especially in the chest, because you can stop their heart and stuff like that, and it's abusive towards him.
It
That's
hurt.
trauma.
It's a way to
All of us
discipline.
have trauma.
Mhm.
We'll have our different kinds of trauma,
Yep.
but yet and still, that was a point right there, nipping in the bud,
That part.
because they'll
Okay.
keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. If you give them the inch, they'll take them out.
Now let me
And
say
you
this
ain't
though.
doing it.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Nothing makes a child start acting up and acting like they grown when you start letting them make grown folks decisions.
There you go.
They be in the grown folks' business. Fact flip, man.
That's right. There
Stay
you
in the
go.
child's place.
And,
Cause
and she's delusional talking about the kids need to be in therapy. No, she need to be in fucking therapy.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Stay there. Cause ain't nowhere in the world you got this man got 13 kids. and gonna try to discipline yours, and you letting them, and you ain't doing nothing about it, you got the wrong one.
Yep.
You gonna
You
catch a
should.
swift kick in your back.
I mean, after the first one, listen here, I'd have been like, T, hey, I need you to take them, right? I wouldn't even want to keep my kid in that type of situation.
Right.
Like, no.
And that's how you love your child. That's how you show love, by not keeping them in that predicament.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
see,
love.
I see situations now in my new position where dads that's not even in the abusive part of the situation. It could have been mom. It could have been domestic, and that's another. Is with domestic relationship, I didn't realize that they take kids out of the homes for that just because they seen it or they were there.
Yep, they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
But then the biological fathers got to go through so much bullshit just to have their kids. Like what?
Yes.
That's
Like
a sad
they
too.
a part of the situation, and you're making them jump through hoops.
Yeah, especially if they trying to do right by their kids in their child's life in a positive way.
Absolutely.
There's no reason why that they should not have custody of their children. No reason. Cause I'm telling you that right, it pissed me off. If y'all can see my tone of voice, it pissed me off. Cause I love kids, and when I hear children going through this type of thing, it just hit a sore spot for me. Cause
Mm-hmm.
kids are innocent.
Yep.
That we bring them in mess, and that's just being truthful. We do that, and that's not right. What she doing, bro? That's not right.
Or
She,
you just
mm-mm.
stay in a cycle of the same type of thing. If you don't see a positive relationship, you just gonna
Right.
grow up and get into these negative relationships where it's gonna be domestic and it's gonna be even worse probably because
Right.
you just seen this behavior. Like you think that's what love is? No.
Right. And that's what a lot of kids go through. So when they get older, they go out looking for love, but it's the wrong kind of love because they don't know what it looks like.
Yep.
That's why you have a lot of young women getting in relationships with men or young men, however you want to say it, that takes advantage of them. They abuse them, all kind of stuff. And that's only because they don't know what real love looks like or feels like.
Right.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, Real, welcome.
What up?
We're talking about stepchildren, and
The parent role.
T was just talking to us about a situation that he was going through, where his son was hit. He had a blood vessel bust in his eye, and he was also threatened by the stepfather, saying that he would shoot him, but he doesn't have custody of the kids yet. So, what is your input?
The restraint it takes for me, if I was to hear that, I'd be rocking orange.
Facts.
You ain't touching my child.
So we all on the same page.
Especially if I'm involved in that child's life. Nah, bro. Call me. Let me discipline my child.
Mm-mm.
I'm right now. I'm
That's
in
horrible.
a
And he has
situation right
13
now.
kids, by the way.
Yeah.
You said what now?
He has 13 kids, by the way.
Ooh.
And no job.
Ooh.
And at home.
That's sad.
Who do?
The woman's husband.
They love some bombs, boy, I tell you.
He get a crazy check, don't he?
They love some bombs.
Man, please.
That,
It ain't that long,
dick
that
be the
hard,
best.
that gold, baby.
That bomb dick be the best. I don't know why. Love it.
They just got more time for him.
Yeah, they the best. They
That's
the
what
best.
it is. They want attention, and he got more time.
What they call them? Hobosexuals.
I'm okay with having a good time, but you gotta go.
Hey,
right.
You gotta go.
It better
Thank
be good
you.
at something.
That hour was amazing, but you gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
They better be good at something. No job. Better
No
be beating the
job.
brakes off her.
Oh, he get a check every once in a while.
Yeah.
The money he got coming in, but when it's he does contribute a little bit, but when that's gone, that's it.
It's gonna be
That's
for her to
nothing.
wake up. It's gonna be on her for her to wake up.
Oh, that's sad.
She ain't waking up no time soon. She think
That's
it's
truly sad.
Fuck no.
she think it's the kid's fault.
Oh, there you go.
Blaming
Oh, damn. Oh, they
Oh,
can
she
hear
No.
got
me.
some serious issues. She blaming the kids for her state of
Can
relationship.
y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Barely.
Oh,
Barely.
okay. They can barely hear me, but I'm there. So
But we
basically,
can hear you.
she blames the kids' actions on how they act is the reason why he gets upset and do this shit. But he has been locked up for hostile activity a lot,
Is the
a
nigga the
whole lot.
baby?
He's been locked up for what's the fuck is that shit called? Battery
To
and
a minor.
Assault and battery.
assault and battery and some other shit.
Probably battery to a
Physical abuse
minor.
to a child.
Battery to a child.
No,
Mm-mm.
this is. I think this is the first battery to a child case that he had. So with that being said, to answer your question, Q, at the beginning, that you said about how did she get him back? When he got out of jail, she changed her act. She moved. So when she moved, he was able to come back. And when he came back into the household, I'm thinking to myself, like, how the fuck is this can happen? Because I know from experience of when you get out of jail, you can't be affiliated with nobody. Like right now on this podcast, this motherfucker that should even be on this podcast right now with me.
Man.
Because legal shit. But by the time I caught on to everything that was going on, he got off of probation, so it wasn't nothing that they can do about it. You know what I'm saying? So she pulled a loophole. She changed her address, moved, and he was able to come back to the house because he got out early because of COVID. Because all this happened during COVID.
Oh.
With that
That's some
being said,
bums.
I agree with you too, real. You know
That's
me.
some bums. Yeah,
I would have been rocking orange,
I know.
but my mom's and them was on my ass and making sure that
So
I
he
didn't
didn't
fuck
get
up because they kept saying if you get
as a
locked up,
guardian
then
right
what's
to
gonna happen with your
represent
kid?
him to say that he wanted a what's that little piece of paper called? Uh,
Restraining order?
Protection order.
restraining order. Yeah.
They got a bucket.
We had that too. Restraining order the whole 9 yards. So I had custody all that time frame. She couldn't even see the kids. So I had custody of him for a while, and then while he was locked up, she was able to get custody back. She was able to get not custody back but we always had shared custody, so we always had 50-50.
Wow.
So her rights became back once he went to jail, and because they even took his son that they got with her, that she got with him, they took him too. He couldn't be in the house.
What made her look at Buddy and was like, God, I gotta
Man,
have
dude,
him.
hold on. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure that out because this
I
nigga was
don't
in the
get it.
Gotta
halfway
give
house
me
when he
some of
first
that
met
yum
him.
yum.
This nigga was in the halfway house when he first met him. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that part out myself. Like you was fucking with a city worker, a motherfucker that had some business about himself. You know what I'm saying? And then you went for this.
You wasn't a
And
bad
I
boy,
mean,
man.
I could say the trauma that my daughter went through, that part broke me. I'm not gonna lie, it broke me. But once again, me having the right motherfucker surrounding me is what stopped me from making fucked
Knocked
up
your
decisions.
pages.
Huh?
It knocked your pages off too.
No, my page is already off. Because I didn't get them in fast enough. But if I didn't have the right people surrounding me, I would have been rocking orange because when my
Yeah, I
daughter
bet.
stood down here in this basement, tears, and was like, he threatened to break my jaw because I had an attitude with him when I answered the phone. He was like, "Why you got an attitude with me?" But it's because the way he was talking to her mother. So anybody that know my daughter go hard for the whole family. She don't
Right.
play no games about none of us. So
Okay.
she didn't like the disrespect that he was doing towards her mother, and his thing was, "I'll break your jaw. You talk to me like that again." So her mother made her go back up there and apologize to him. like she was at fault. And so me and her mama had words behind that because it's like, how the fuck you gonna make her go apologize to this bum ass nigga? That's you telling your daughter it's okay for a man to talk to her any motherfucking type of way. False. That shit is not gonna happen. Reason why I've been a strong entity in my daughter's life to let her know how a man is supposed to treat her, so on and so forth. Because all the shit that you see her mama going through, she ain't gonna go through it. But that was one of the reasons why she decided to enlist because this shit was becoming too much for her. And I kept telling her, "Mama, you setting
Oh
your daughter up to
wow.
have a nervous breakdown."
Right.
Because, like I said, she been holding this shit in, and when she broke down and started crying and said that nigga said he was gonna break her jaw, and she never wanted to tell me. She never wanted to tell me, and she already had mental shit going on because he told them that he was gonna come and put 2 in my head and 3 in my stomach and 4 in my
Damn.
butts, but he was
Oh
trying
my
to.
God.
That
So,
don't.
At least we know he can count.
but Uncle, the whole thing is, nigga, you don't tell my kids this shit.
Yeah.
Another reason why I should be rocking orange right now. But once again, real, you know me.
Yeah.
You know
Yep.
how that
Yep.
shit would have
Yep.
went.
This bucket.
I got to, because yeah, we talking about something I really don't want to.
I feel
Because
you.
I'm at a peaceful. I'm almost at a peaceful area, but I'm not peaceful because now me and my older son getting into it. But now they playing this fucking circle game with them, and my younger son is catching on. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, send me back to my dad's house. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But then they want to be like, oh, well, come on, let me take you to the gym. And hey, come on, let me go show you these new J's and this. And then next thing that, then it goes back to, man, you keep looking at me like that, I'll punch you in your shit. And it's like, look.
Mm.
And I told her this last
That's
time
where
we
that
was at
grooming
recess,
come in at.
I said, go back to your cameras and look and see what that discussion was, because your son is saying this is what was said to him. So if you got cameras, go figure that out. That's your household. I'm gonna tell you to handle it now.
Oh,
Because
get your kids.
man, look,
Get your kids. Get your kids. Get your kids.
I'm gonna ask the question.
People walk around with blinders.
We
That's
even when you showing up to family court, are you using an attorney or are you representing yourself?
not representing myself, but
Oh,
due to
you
Get
the
an
never
fact
gonna
of
get
me,
the
attorney.
best. Take
hold
an
on, hold on,
attorney
hold on.
next time.
Due to the fact of me representing myself, like I said, I got full
Nigga.
custody over my daughter.
You need an attorney. Get an attorney.
A real attorney would never lose this case.
So the whole
No.
thing is, and I agree. I didn't lose the case. You know what I'm saying? I didn't lose the case. What you said earlier, Squeak. I let my
Well,
son make a
3
fucking
minutes bait.
decision, but he's gonna be a fucking adult. He's gonna be 18. So I'm not gonna tell him you are no
What
longer
the hell
18
is that?
because
I can't hear
now
you, bro.
The
he's
microwave.
over here, and so
Oh,
I gotta do something to him when he's over here. Now the echo finally went out. Or can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
we hear you.
Okay, only one of y'all can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well,
I
the
hear
echo
you.
went out. Okay, so they can hear me, but the echo finally gone. So that's a
But they
plus.
can't
Yeah, it's
see
gone.
me.
Can't see
With
that.
that,
No.
with that being said, that's why my thoughts and opinions when it comes down to step parents, some people are not meant to be a fucking step parent. I'm gonna just go on
Some
a limb
people are
and
not
say
Nah.
that.
even parents.
Some people are
That
they're
too.
not meant to be parents.
That too.
So, in my eyes, I'm not gonna touch your kids. You know what I'm saying? As my spouse, I'm gonna come to you, handle what needs to be handled with your kids accordingly.
Damn,
Because
is that
nowadays
a
kids
car?
don't be listening to nobody any goddamn way. They
Nah.
barely listen to their own fucking parents. So if you put your hands on these kids, you these kids are gonna put you in a position to where you really gonna want to choke their ass the fuck out. Now,
Nice.
when it's all said and done, I don't want to do that to nobody kids. I barely want to do that to mine. I just literally had to do it to my son the other night to get
Mm.
him to understand because I feel like this dude is over here making my sons think like I'm a punk ass nigga, I'm a bitch nigga, or something like that. And now I gotta prove to
And
y'all that I'm
he
not.
is. And he is.
No,
So
he
now I
just
gotta
smelling
prove to y'all
himself.
that I'm
That's
not.
all it is. They all go
Huh?
through that stage.
No, this a different kind of smell.
You
This a different kind of smell, real.
you got a nephew ready to go, right?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Like,
Mm.
I already told you. I already told you.
So with that being
I
said,
suggest
we
you
can
try
go.
the lawyer before you try anything else.
I talked to a lawyer,
Facts.
quick. I talked to Ron's
Exactly.
lawyer, and you know Ron be having some good ass lawyers.
All
And
right.
so the lawyer,
Most
I mean,
definitely.
it's
They
simple
probably
as
kicked
this:
us off the network by
the
now
court commissioner is on my
because the
in
time
my
is still
favor and
is
on my
still
side
moving
because
and
all the
everybody
court
froze.
documents is there. When all the court documents is there, and he already been tried
I'm gonna go in here,
and was found
sit
guilty
down,
for what he did,
eat my good chicken.
everything is in my favor.
How
And
good is
Go
your
ahead,
Guardian
grown
ad
chicken?
folks.
litem,
Eat your chicken.
Guardian ad litem didn't even do shit. That motherfucker just ripped us off. That motherfucker
I
just
done
tried to
warmed
take
up
money
my
from us.
food.
That's
I
it.
can't hear nothing nobody saying, so I guess I'm talking to myself.
No,
See,
you're
you
not.
about to
No,
get
you
that
not.
good
We
I'm
can
getting
hear
on
chicken.
you.
slowly one by one, getting back on.
Uh,
Let's see.
Grown folks, we can hear you.
That wasn't grown folks.
We can hear everything
that's
you
grown
said. You
folk.
done got your dinner and
Man,
sat
that chicken
down.
sound delicious.
That was real. I want some chicken. Well, no, I got some stuffed shells in house.
Grown folks, you can't hear us?
Nope.
That mic just went up. It sounded a whole lot better now.
Nope.
Hold
Look, I
up a
see you
sign
on
and
the
tell her
beach
we
with your
hear
like
her.
10 slice.
We hear everything she
Yeah, hold a
say.
sign up. Y'all gotta learn how to cue.
Grown folks can't hear nobody then.
Mm-mm.
Because all y'all talking. And she still can't hear y'all.
She said everybody is froze. So she don't know we can hear her or nothing, or we're responding to her anything.
Oh,
But
soon out.
she sat down with that plate and
That's
about
it
the
now.
max.
And she just looking.
Oh, there she go.
I just
Uh-oh.
don't
She said,
muted, and I wasn't even making no noise over here. I was quiet, and the producer mute my.
So with that being
uh-oh,
said,
it
we
was
we getting
choppy.
close to this end of this show, and you know I'm going to switch this goddamn topic just because, like I said, the topic too close to me, and we usually have some joyous shit on here, and
Oh, there
I'm
go
trying to go
Q.
back that
Showing
way.
the boobs again.
She can't help with that.
No, she can't help that. Bravo, bravo.
So it's close to me, so I prefer to switch out.
Understandable. Understandable.
What's
I'm
the
back.
next
Okay,
I'm
you
back.
topic?
know, grown folks gonna
I'm
log off
black.
and
I'm
come
black.
back in, and we're gonna do it that
And
way.
I'm
So
still
what's
upset
up?
with real with this whole king shit
So
just coming taking over the podcast.
so with that being
Got to
said,
be a
Hey
king,
Tone,
man.
welcome back.
so with
Thank you,
that being
thank
said,
you.
so with that being said, let's kick off another damn topic and keep this ball rolling. So last segment, we was doing what we do best. We talking sexual shit, and that shit was always fire.
Mhm.
And the last thing we left off with was everybody. Man, you just turned me up. Everybody was we was talking about the most spontaneous place that you ever had sex, which it was some great places.
And I think we
Uh,
banana left off was leaving somebody like they was in the Sahara Desert.
what
What?
the fuck?
She was talking about
No,
draining the fuck out of somebody.
I oh no, she that
That was the episode before.
I
I'm sorry.
forgot. Hey, this is
I'm
Oz,
sorry. I'm
y'all.
sorry. I'm sorry.
He be in his own world. He be in his
I
own
drink. I
fucking
did what
world.
to who?
Yeah, exactly. He would throw you the fuck off like that. Like, huh? What the?
Shoot.
You want just
He makes your head hurt
this friend
sometimes,
right
just a
here
little
wants some
bit
jerk
at that
chicken.
time. So, with
Ah,
that being said,
hungry
when
ass.
you go to these spontaneous places that you like to cue, we couldn't hear you if you did say something.
Uh-oh.
Look at that
She
smile.
said something.
Look at that smile. So, with these spontaneous places that you go to, and we're gonna go around the room. And at the top of the room is Yep Man. So it's gonna start with Yep Man, go to Q,
I
go to
ain't telling
Real,
you niggas shit.
and then go to Vanessa.
Next person.
Next person.
Hey man,
Oh,
hey, you know
Damn
I
right.
always do it the way
Damn
that it's
right.
set up.
Damn
It ain't
right.
my fault. It
Disrespectful
ain't my fault
places.
that you are the top dog right now, right up there at the top of the screen. I always go in a
I
certain
tell
order.
you, nigga, shit.
Uh,
Next.
so when
Same.
you pick your favorite spot, what is your favorite position in this favorite spot?
Damn.
That's the question. Yep, man, what you got?
I ain't gonna tell y'all no
He said
spots.
he watched
Nigga,
first
just throw something
48,
out
nigga.
there. It
He
don't
ain't
even
telling
matter.
y'all shit.
I used to have this trick I used to like to do, have them bent over doggy style. and then I do a handstand on the floor. I used to like that position.
Dog,
Oh
you
my
know what?
God.
Hey, you know what's so
He used to
crazy?
be a stripper
That
in a
is
former
a
life.
dope. See, Oz, that's the part right there that we've been talking about at the
Oh, sorry,
beginning. Just
sorry,
over
sorry,
talking.
sorry,
We
sorry.
can't. We got it. We can't do
I
that to us. God
apologize.
damn it.
Don't give me no microphone. You know what I'm going to
So the crazy part about that, yeah, man, that is a dope ass position because I had it was a particular female that did do that
So
position. It
give me
threw me
no
the fuck off. I
microphone.
didn't know what the fuck to do. She jumped on the headstand right. I was like, hey, okay,
Shit,
it
this
worked.
might be the same chick. She done stole my move.
Hey, I don't
No, I'm
know.
just like,
I don't know.
You made
Hey,
her.
hey, hey,
Rebranded
that's
your
like her
move.
fixing a sandwich and giving you another nigga sandwich.
most
Q,
definitely.
Q,
That's
what
fucked
what
up.
you got? Spontaneous place and best position for that place.
Well, school bus,
Hmm.
Estabrook Park.
Okay,
It ain't too many positions you can do on the school bus. It ain't a lot of
that's facts. You
space.
got a lot more space in the backseat of a car.
Not really.
Depends. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl.
Mm-mm.
But bent over, ate from the back. Bent over to see.
Oh, so your head was down in the front of the other seat.
Yes.
Okay,
He was eating it from the back.
okay, okay.
Shit.
Just in case any of my old coworkers, it wasn't on my school bus. It was on their school bus. So.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow. There you have it.
Allegedly.
That sound like a lakeside story, but I'm gonna leave it at that part.
Sound
Lamers.
I
11:33.
know which one. So,
Ah,
allegedly.
real. What do you
ah.
got?
Hold on, my wife is just texting me.
She telling you better say nothing.
You better keep that mouth shut, nigga.
Goddamn mouse.
Facts.
If it
Yeah,
wasn't me.
we go to church.
Oh,
Oh.
hopefully the pastor
Congrats.
ain't watching.
Oh,
Hold on,
Amen.
so yours
she
was at
texts me
church.
now.
What position at church was
No,
the best one to pray in?
praying to God.
I
That's
meant
was
best position. I
no.
meant
Amen.
So
praying to God. At least I hope.
so right. So she flaked on me though. She could probably beat me up, but tried to get her on the beach in St. Lucia. We just left for our anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
That's cute.
Appreciate it.
Hey, that's something that
She
you're
flaked.
supposed to
She
do.
flaked on me though.
When you abroad, you supposed to have sex on them beaches.
She flaked on me.
Mm-mm-mm. 'Cause I'm talking about
No,
Jamaica.
but
They got the nude beaches and shit.
no, but we made it up on the balcony. Probably got in trouble. She texted me like, "Don't shut up."
Shut up. So with that being said, the next person, Banana, what you got? I know you got some freaky tales.
No, I don't.
She's the female too short.
What?
Are
I'm a
the
These are
hoe?
the
tales.
What
tales.
the
The
hell?
freaky tales. These are the tales that I tell
Tell so
so well.
well. Go ahead, Banana.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't really.
Banana. Take
Yes.
off the church hat and set it down to the side.
Si-
Everybody knows everybody that's been in the church and still in the church is the most freakiest ones, and you was freaky as shit before you went to church, and you still freaky while you're in church, but you just try to be humble about your shit.
It must have been on the church.
Okay, the most spontaneous thing, fine, whatever. The most spontaneous thing I ever did. There's a lot of them.
There you have it.
There you have
It
it.
was. Uh, it was the wrong thing, wrong decision, whatever. But
No,
it
no,
was in the
no.
heat of the
It ain't
moment.
time, so just speak on it.
It was there.
Don't kill your vibe.
I did it in a cemetery, doggy style. Nobody. I was on nobody's grave. We were in the back. It was just grass, whatever. But it was
Cemetery?
that.
At the cemetery from the
Would
back?
y'all give her moment?
Okay,
Would y'all
sorry.
give her moment?
Whoa.
Let her get it
What
off.
cemetery was this?
I will not say.
It
Go
sounded
ahead,
like
Banana.
Union Street.
I'm gonna take a shot
Damn
at
it, I
30
can't.
Cent Union, but go ahead, Banana.
Yeah, it was just in the cemetery. It was I was on nobody's graves. We were in the back and it was nothing there. It was just, grass and everything like that. But it was nobody's, no nothing. Of course I'm not gonna have sex on somebody's grave. That's disrespectful. But it was I was hot. It was time. and I got it. That's it.
It was hot. It was time, and I like that.
First of all, don't
First of
make
all,
that
don't
face.
make that
I'm
face. I'm
serious.
serious.
We
You
weren't
know
on
that.
nobody's grave, for real.
You know that bare grass sometimes be unmarked graves, right?
Now, why you say
Now,
that?
why you say that?
Are you sure this?
Because the Mossy used to have a lot of sex in the graveyard.
Who did?
Who did?
The
Massa.
Mossy.
Yes, boss.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why it kind of scared me. What you saying? I'm like, wait, hold on, wait.
That was our hangout. We had a clubhouse in the graveyard
Well, that's
on
where I
top
did
of
it
a
at, and I hope it
mausoleum.
was on no one's grave, unmarked or anything. But it was just grass area. I was hot, and it had to come out.
So you had to let it out.
Literally.
I'm with
Top
you.
of ant bears and
I like
shit.
the way you said it at first. It was hot. It was time, and it had to happen. I like that one better. That was dope. That was dope. All right. With that being said, we got to go to our producer, Jay Money.
Dang it. Somebody's trying to come in. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. She kind of scared me there because like Yep Man said, we've done that, a few times with a few chickens. So I just want to make sure that that it was Banana and not this chick named Player Plucky. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Weird as
Who,
shit.
what's her name?
What's her name?
We had a nickname for it called Player Plucky because anyway, we're not gonna talk
Plucky
about that. That's long time
Plucky
ago.
duck.
Long time ago. Long.
Well, at least I know I wasn't alone. Okay, so
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you know.
Okay.
It's hard to be alone in the graveyard.
I'm just about to say.
Be quiet, man. You got something to say. Who said that? Goodness.
So
Wowing them ghosts.
Shut up.
So for me,
Ants.
my high school out in Cali was right next to some woods. We just call it the canyon. So on the tipped over tree in the canyon, doggy style.
Tipped over tree in the can, doggy style. Hey, you know what's so crazy?
Tipped
I
over
already
tree.
knew 90% of this was going to be doggy style.
No, yeah.
But Oz, what do you got?
No.
It's only fair. Oz, what you got?
Y'all want me to go next? Or
Nigga, go, motherfucker. You got a bunch of shit. Go.
Be wild.
Going to
All
hell.
right, fuck it. Bartender, what you got? Oz, me and Oz is like bartender. What you got? We're gonna give Oz his moment, but you know Oz got to take a pause and walk down.
No, that ain't what he asked. That wasn't what he was asking.
Oz, I mean not Oz. Braille, what you got? Nah, I did not.
No. No.
Safe.
No.
Don't forget to subscribe, like,
No.
especially
Man,
on
safe.
YouTube. When you subscribe and like on
I
YouTube,
could
please.
pull
Our
wait.
Facebook page is cool, but do it on YouTube. Real.
I'll pull one.
Place and position. Real. Place and position.
Well, at the park, in the gazebo.
And
Not the gazebo.
doggy style at the park. All right.
Not the gazebo.
Oz, it's on you.
Okay.
Oz, it's on you.
In my Cadillac, me and T switched positions. He was driving while I was in the back seat.
Pause.
He was driving.
Pause.
No, D. I'm older than that.
I'm saying though, still.
While I was driving, he jumped to the front of the car. I jumped to the back, and while he was driving around me,
was a train.
With the female.
No, it wasn't no train.
I didn't
Technically,
think so.
on the train.
No.
What he's saying, y'all play.
Well, matter of fact, no.
y'all
You
play
was
the
on the
old
driver's
switcheroo.
side. Yep, you
It
was
was
on
a-
the passenger
They
side.
had the bang Cadillac before this bang bus came out.
Basically, let me help y'all.
Okay.
What happened with this story was, hey, what happened with this story is, I'm gonna say it in my banana voice.
Okay.
Somebody was hot. It was time, and it had to
Had
happen.
to happen.
So Oz was driving, and he's like, "Bro, take the steering wheel." I got the steering wheel. He jumped in the back seat, and it
She
was
thought
action.
I wasn't coming back there. That's
was
what she
action.
really thought I wasn't
It was
coming back
action. That's what he was trying to say.
She thought I wasn't raised. I wasn't on the yacht.
Y'all was
And I'm not
clowning.
that no committee.
So positions was multiple. There you have it. So I just wanted to clear up.
Breaking
So
folk
everybody
back
have
in
correct, clear
Cadillacs. Look at
understanding of
that.
what we was getting to. I ain't gonna lie, I was fucked up too. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Hold up. So, I mean, it's been time. It's been times where there's been some
Hey, there
tag
she
team
go.
in type shit.
Ooh,
There she goes. She got done with her chicken.
You got that chicken?
All right.
She
you
ready to
back?
talk.
What's good?
Okay, so grown folks. I don't see your picture, but since you
Old folks
back,
done
the
came
There she
in with
go.
the
question is on
Cadillac
you
bed.
now. You came in at the right time. The question is on you. Spontaneous place and
Uh
position,
oh.
sex.
No, we ain't. I'm too grown for that shit, man.
Uh oh.
Okay, so that
I
means you
just
can tell somebody some good shit
She
where
back.
they can do something at.
this what happened.
What
I don't know
happened?
how many of y'all are bikers, but I got my Taco 8 on a Harley. That's about the most spontaneous thing I
Ooh,
Going down
Oh.
the highway.
I need
Y'all
I
going
want
down the
that.
highway.
I
While
need
doing
some of that.
with the motorcycle
Was it
moving.
running?
Was it moving?
Cause you know that vibration do something, baby.
Real
I
quick.
gotta have some running, baby.
Yes, sir.
And then she got
And
to
that's
That's
take
the
her
the end of
first
clothes
that.
off
time.
after she
That's the
said all
first
that.
time a
Look, she
biker
sweating.
The
actually had a bike in their story.
the funny part about it is
She
my
sweat.
husband. I
They got
didn't
her
Sweating.
know they
hot.
was gonna be bikers.
What the mouth?
Literally.
My husband be here in about 20 minutes to give you a little change.
I just heard it was gonna be biker related.
Did
That's
you
all.
say a
That's all I know
taint?
about that.
Yes.
Yeah, we give you a little change.
Not a
We
taint.
turn this damn fan off.
Oh Lord. I'm finna tell my
Those
wife.
was the days.
You don't give me no taints, we getting a
Hey, some
divorce.
things can happen on the bike. Like I just it's some things that can happen in motion, after motion. Like, hey,
Okay.
but that did bring
Phew.
back a memory.
Hold up,
Not with
hold up,
us.
wait a minute.
Me and
Yes,
grown folks
child.
never been
We
there.
still got one person
Me and grown
over
folks never been
here
there.
in the
Oh,
corner.
you want to bring our special guest, man, Jilla, on?
Man, Jilla, come say
Oh,
some
Man
things,
Jilla,
man.
what?
Yeah, he
what
here.
do you got,
Real
man?
say some business.
No.
Real want to see
Yeah,
you. Come
man,
on.
Jilla is
Come
in.
on. Come on.
Man Jilla is in the holding
Who's
pattern.
there?
Why not?
I don't know.
He's scary as hell.
He's scary as hell.
You know, he like nothing. You talk people.
Let's say what's up to him.
What it do?
You like, man, I ain't gonna show my face right now.
You
Hold up.
can't come home and get shot. That don't
All right,
make no
so for the people
sense.
out there, are you clear of all papers, or you got papers?
I'm not
Okay,
clear of
he
papers.
done. He ain't getting on there. Just the same way your ass didn't want to drink, motherfucker. No, you're not finna do that to him.
There you go.
That ain't
Yeah.
gonna happen. Nope.
Welcome home, brother.
He said, "Welcome on."
So
Real said, "Welcome on."
with that being said, I
He
gotta
said, "Good
say this,
looking, bro."
this side of the table got a lot of shit. Oz didn't really go elaborate into his shit.
Oh,
He didn't dig deep.
we
Hold
go.
up. He didn't even dig halfway.
Oh,
Just to be honest,
let's go. We
yeah,
gonna go
he
deep.
didn't even
We
scratch the
gonna
surface.
let's.
I just threw some shit out there that he thought was humorous. He threw out his
Hold
most
on,
humorous.
nigga.
He didn't
Hold
throw
on.
out his most spontaneous.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Oh
on.
no,
He threw out his
the
most
most
humorous.
spontaneous
How you
was
spell? Hold on. Before you get into that, how you spell taint?
tanks.
I'm gonna tell my wife right motherfucking now.
What do you mean no tanks? No tanks. What the hell is that?
Taint.
T
You gonna say tanks?
Taint.
A-N-C-H.
Girl, you just fucked that. What the fuck is that?
That's what she said.
That's not
She
me.
said, "I'm gonna give y'all some tanks."
She said she got a little taint on the bike.
Yeah.
And then she said when her husband come home,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
gonna get
her
a little
husband come
Get on
home
taint.
and give her a
tanks.
little tank. That's what she said.
No, she said she got her taco ate on the bike.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
Yeah.
why she's
And when my
sweating.
husband get home, give me a little change.
See?
give her a
That's
little
Yeah.
right.
tank.
Try to blame that on me.
Go on get it, grown folks. Go on get
So
it.
what the fuck is
I still got it now.
hey, grown folks?
I know you right.
Before I even say mine, I got a question for you. Do you remember when we first came
It
out
still work.
as
Amen.
Hood Riders? You remember the
Oh
Hood
Lord.
Riders?
Oh
Yeah, I
Lord.
remember the Hood Riders. Uh-huh.
Do you remember what used to partake at the Hood Riders that night down at S&P Lounge?
They didn't call it Saturday
I
night.
do. I
Freaky.
do.
What was your when you hear about Hood Riders and our set night on Tuesdays? What would be some of your first memories of walking in there and seeing?
When the first time I walked in there and seen it going down in there, I went back outside and stood outside the building. I wouldn't get Y'all was wild. Y'all had fun. Y'all was wild.
Allegedly, I was allegedly,
So what did you see that
allegedly.
made you walk back out the building? What wound up transpiring that made you turn
There
around?
was a girl on the pool table
Mm.
Uh huh.
What's
getting dude up.
which particular time?
What was happening to her?
She was getting.
There was a girl on the pool table getting dude up, and I said, "Shit, this ain't." I went outside.
Dude up.
Not dude
Like
up.
no,
She
she
was
got to
getting
be
dude
careful.
up. She was getting dude up.
Oh, that's what happened.
Matter of
And
fact,
every time y'all had y'all set, I'll be outside sitting on my motorcycle. I said, it'll be through in a minute.
when I
Nah, cause hey, the shit
But
was
the
moving fast
comments.
though. The shit was moving fast as well.
I'm on, yeah, that was God rest his soul. That was people I jumped on.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a taint, a smudge.
A
Who
smidge, just a
who
little
is that he's
smidge,
trying to get?
just a little smidge, little taint.
They had the trains going in there.
Oh, the
Mm.
So,
bathroom. You talking about the bathroom?
so it's on me.
Go
And what
ahead.
I'm gonna say is there was this little place that was our secondary home off of 35th Street. It's called the Embassy.
I had one too many
We had
drinks
one
and
too
that was
many
it.
drinks
Ooh wee!
and wound up at the embassy.
In the bathroom.
Mhm.
And then I think the name got changed to the West End.
I don't know.
But it was so much stuff that happened as being a DJ that partake, you know, that led to one thing led to another. So I would say the most spontaneous thing was, me being me, I'm gonna call you bluff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I kick off some
Don't
shit
come in
like,
there with no thongs on bent over.
huh? You said what? You said you better not have thongs. Hey, it can
Man,
happen.
shit.
It can happen. All dependent. I was selective though. I was picky. But with that being said, this particular time, a female decided to call my motherfucking bluff.
Oh.
And anybody that been up there know the DJ booth was like right in front of the dartboard. Really, like
Mm-hmm.
walk in the bar, go up the stairs. There's the DJ booth. It really wasn't like a duck off area. It wasn't a booth. It was a table,
Uh-huh.
and me behind that table. So with that being said, this chick decided to, as they say, the train go downtown. She decided to unzip my shit and go down there and start blessing the meat with some okay head, some pretty decent head. Because I'm trying to remember the head, so I'm gonna say it was okay because it wasn't fabulous. Because I will remember it to this day, but it was pretty decent. So that kicked off a string of
Vince.
events in the
Vince.
embassy,
Vince.
where after she got done doing what she was doing, and oh yeah, you know what? She wasn't that great. She was decent because she just knew how to get it
Such
butt.
a
She didn't know how to
good
make it butt.
piece of love.
So, but it was a competition. And so, yeah, it became a sexual competition of who's gonna make who come,
Mm-hmm.
make who pass first. So it was like, okay, you can't do it, so let me show you how to do it. And yeah, it was, she had a DJ table next to the turntables as I was still playing music, and it was spread open with the feet on the shoulders, and me handling my motherfucking business to show her like, hey,
Hey,
this is what happened when you suck some pretty decent dick and get it to where you know.
Mm-mm.
that
But
nigga said some decent.
yeah, it was decent.
They used to do
Some
it
women
all the
just
time, honey. Ain't lying.
some
Oh, I
women know
know.
what to do. They suck it just to get it well hard enough.
He said
They
pretty
trying to make
decent.
you bust. They trying to get you
Pretty
to the
decent.
point. You know what I'm saying? That you just full stiffness. So when you go in there, they get all the glory. They get all the satisfaction. They get everything that they was looking for. They want what they created, and that's what they created.
Oh my God.
All right, bro.
It's cutting up.
So that was my spontaneous segment. You know what I'm saying? Of what
Mm-mm-mm.
can transpire, and it's a lot of different things that happen at the
It
embassy.
was a lot of spontaneousness going on.
It definitely was. It definitely was. It's a lot that we could talk about, but
They talk about having to get used to booty raids and shit.
Ah,
Motherfuckers running the
Mm-mm.
bathroom.
Mm.
If you couldn't get used to that, you wasn't gonna get you
nope.
Mm-mm.
nothing.
Hey, that
I
that was
remember
a
they had
beautiful
a
thing. As teenagers, that was a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna lie. Booty
they
rape.
had a wang sucking contest. Boy, they used to cut up.
You said what?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah,
When they
yeah,
had
yeah.
that wang sucking contest.
Embassy. You remember Dottie set up that thing in the pie eating
ooh,
contest? Who
Yeah.
could suck the best pie? Who could eat the
uh,
chocolate out the pie?
Mr. Real,
Say
you
what?
put Mr. Real put them in trouble.
If you don't get off these comments,
I told y'all these comments hilarious.
bruh. She said
Oh,
a
hold up,
she
but you
said a
missed out.
Wayne.
It was, hey, let me get a
Yeah,
tip.
they had a wang sucking contest, shout, a dingling sucking contest, whatever,
What?
you know.
You talking
Yeah, it
about
was at the
this?
embassy.
Oh,
That, oh yeah,
how
When
you
that's what.
Dottie
you
made
said
them
a
pies and
what
put
now?
chocolate in the
Oh, you know
pies, and
that?
whoever ate through the pie to get to the chocolate piece.
I'm gonna
A
type it out.
Wayne?
You got a bottle of tequila out of
Them
there?
Oh,
sound like
wang.
party a lot parties.
Wayne, like Lil
Banana
Wayne.
sucking contest.
Like a dingling, you know what I'm talking about.
No,
If
I
it's
need a
little, okay, but
Wayne.
it was all
Chocolate.
kind of wangs up in there. It was all kind of
Wayne.
wangs in there.
Man, look,
Wangs.
everything happened at the embassy. It just went down. It was a
I
beautiful
used to run shit. Mm-mm.
day.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she's talking about our set name.
Hey, grown folks, you know who still wear turtlenecks around me, man, in the summertime?
Who?
Pretty please.
Where's she at? Now
She's
she was, ooh, Pretty was in the, ooh, let me stop. That's my girl.
she talking about making a comeback tour. She talking about bringing her divine ones back out. She was
She
at
need to come on back. Pretty was really sweet. She
her
was
at
sweet.
Cobras. I think no, she was at Throttle Twisters dance.
Just a
Her
little
Throttle
piece.
Twisters dance.
Just
Pretty will
a
bring the noise, honey. If Pretty will bring it.
you can have a smidge, bro. You can have a smidge.
Man,
So is a smidge just putting the tip in?
Just a little piece.
You know, but you know what,
so
Cool Whip?
can you just put the
If
tip in
Like, is it
without no
just a
extra?
tip without going on?
What's up, grown folk?
I tell you who you bring back that'll handle the business for all of them who don't know her. You remember Silky?
Mama
How in the
Silky?
world would I not know? She told me what she had to go do. She told me what she had to go do.
Some names,
She
boy.
already told me. She was like, "Baby, I'll be back home soon." I was like, "Okay." And I already know what
Names.
that soon means
Mm.
because
Silky will bring the house down. Yeah, and she tell you,
hold on,
yeah, I sucked his dick. And his too. And his is
Oh.
little, his is big. Yeah, his is nasty. He ain't circumcised. Oh, Silky will bring down the
Ooh,
hold on.
house.
Her and
the
Lele
anteater.
both. Her and Lele
Mm.
both was boy. Woo, them two together was my most favorite women. Boy, they tell you some
Oh
shit.
man, I need to call Silk.
We to the
All
point.
right,
It's time to wrap it up.
so I'm finna do one
Sister
more thing,
Wang
y'all.
sucker.
That I'm finna put y'all on blast on as we wrapping up this here show.
Yeah, we wrapping up because he'll be home in a minute. I gotta give him a little tank.
Hey,
So
hey, there you go. Well, ain't nothing
see
little
about
about
8:20. He'll be walking through this door and give me a little tank. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. I'm already
What?
ready.
grown
Hell.
folks.
She
She
said
already
I
know
done
ain't nothing
ate.
little about
I'm
your
gonna
tank.
get the rest.
There's nothing little about your tank
Right.
at all. It's certain women that get older and lose some, but you got older
I
and
ain't lost shit. I still get me a couple of two humps and a bump shit. I'm
Not
good.
two humps and a bump.
so
50% on
Yeah.
bump. Oh,
so you got
okay.
all the women.
Go ahead, grown folks. Do your thing.
Here we go. Here we go.
I
Arch
want to be
that
like you
back.
when I grow up.
Hey,
You crazy.
I'm finna let y'all know. I'm
She
finna go in
crying.
this order as I see it on the screen, and it might not seem fair, but this is where it is on the screen. So it's gonna start
What?
with Nana, grown folks, Q, Rail, and Yep Man. So here we go. When you are out with this person, what do they got to do to get you in the mood to come with that best to get you to give them your
Oh,
best?
nigga, can I
Oh,
go
easy.
first?
Hey, banana is the first one.
Shit.
Hey, real.
Banana is the
Yeah.
first one. Come on, man. We
Sorry.
wrap it up.
Look at
Banana,
Yes.
go ahead.
What is the
What does this
question
dude got?
again?
What does this person that you are out with, that you are thinking about going ahead, and the heat is there, and it got to come out. But what do this person need to do to you to make that heat come to all the way out and make you
Mm.
perform the best you ever did in your life?
Just
Mm.
suck and bite on that right nipple and it's on.
oh,
Yes.
oh,
Woo.
biting on the right
Wait, so you
nipple.
just outside with your nipple out and he just like
Man.
It's
Bite
attached.
that sucker. Do you hear me? I ain't talking about bite it like you eating a hamburger, okay? Just give me that little. We good.
Listen,
Hey,
focus on.
that sucker get yakif.
Folks, what you got?
Oh well, mine real simple. All he gotta do is look at me a certain way, and panties come
Ooh.
right off.
About to get a
He's
little
I
simple.
concur.
tank.
They give me a little tank real quick.
Hold up. Panties or drawers? Because if they just come right off, that sound like them drawers. Because you could just shake your leg and they just fall down and go all the way down.
Look, I wear big ass drawers. I don't wear no damn thongs. I
Oh
wear
man.
panties that
That's what
fit
I'm
my
saying.
ass.
Oh
You gonna
man.
wiggle and they just gonna drop.
Panties come right off.
Oh man.
You, what you got?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to agree with grown folks. If you just give me that look, my panties ain't gonna come off because they probably wasn't on. But let's go to the back real quick. Let me show you something.
Facts.
So that's crazy because you the one who always had them little seductive ass looks and shit. Q always give you them looks, but you always seductive as a motherfucker.
No, I don't.
Crazy as hell. Real, what you got?
We all doing it right now.
Oh shit.
Breathe. All she got to do is breathe. We're ready to go.
She got to
Just
Oh,
She
got
got
her.
to pause. Let's go.
Woo.
Pulse. Come on, baby. Get a little tanch.
Yeah, man, what you got?
This shit about to be elaborate.
What
Yeah,
you
man,
say? Huh?
what you got?
I don't know.
He said, I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's
What
just
we gotta do
it's
to you, bro?
just like he just say, come on, let's go.
Let's get it.
And it's good enough.
Yep.
I do
okay.
like a little food first though.
That's what I wanted to hear right there. I knew that's what it was. As fucked up as it may sound, you can get Squeak to do anything for food.
Who
Jay,
the hell is
what you got?
Squeak?
What?
Who's that
All
guy?
right. Now, nigga, let me tell you something. I am
Oh.
not Squeak. Squeak got a
Mm.
whole 8-hour fucking record
Mm.
in
Mm.
Appleton. That nigga fucked for 8 hours. This nigga, that man is not fucking nobody for 8 hours straight.
Woo.
He's not.
Wrong. Mm-mm.
Hey man, look, hold up. If that pussy is right, shit, and y'all got that chemistry, you can go for that eight. Hey, I done been to that ground before. If you with the right motherfucker and y'all keep on enticing each other the way that y'all should, trust me,
Talking shit.
temperatures is gonna rise and everything else is gonna rise too. And that motherfucker,
Dehydration, blood pressure, things like that.
Right.
Nigga, that
Gout.
Breaks.
go to the
that
bed.
nigga want the
Just take a break.
nigga. That's one
That's too
erection.
much.
I'm 55.
Nigga, that's a
That's one
job. 8
erection,
hours?
nigga.
I don't like doing
So
8 hours in the shit.
hey, so
I'm
Jay,
not
what
doing
Oh,
it.
That's
cute.
the
hold
power
up,
of tequila.
Jay,
That's
what you
work,
got?
nigga.
What you gotta do?
I'm like Bernie
It
Mac.
was my
Mm-mm.
job.
Fuck is nothing but 50 pumps. You don't
Nigga,
believe me?
you gonna
Count.
get off
I'm
me.
not doing it.
Right.
You know
You
what?
going to a
Not
job.
no 8 hours. You getting up off me. What you
It,
think this is?
Back in the
it
day,
was
I'm
Appleton.
50 years old, man. I ain't doing that shit no more.
Oh shit.
Jay, what they gotta
Okay,
do?
all right. For me, I'm I'm a foreplay dude. So you
Me
know what I'm
too.
saying. I ain't saying that she look at me or whatever. If I'm in the mood, I do it. But I'm saying I still like face to face. You know what I'm saying. Combat.
I was
You
saying
feel
This
face
me?
to face.
motherfucker talk about foreplay.
That's all you
I
do.
love
I like
foreplay.
Man, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
This nigga told
Yes.
the chick.
Whew.
This nigga told the chick he couldn't get hard
And the
unless he
right
had some
foreplay
money
at
in his
that.
pocket one time.
Hey, nigga, I ain't never listen. God damn it.
I just can't fuck with no money in my
Oh
pocket.
shit. How you know that?
Here
Shit.
you go, baby.
I can't broke fuck.
What you got? What you got?
No.
What I got?
What you got?
Oh my God.
What you gotta do?
Shit, me.
Tell me I lend him some money. Tell me I lend him some money so he can go ahead and get it done. I lend him a few dollars.
Hey, listen, hold on.
Walk in front of me naked.
Just naked. Just
Out of
naked.
here.
Just get naked. I'm ready. Just get naked.
How can I get in on that grown folks? Like,
I lend him a few.
Hold up, grown folks.
Oh man, Jay.
what I gotta do to get a little bit of that?
Ain't
Oh
no
man, Jay.
Grown
ain't
folks.
no
What
I
did you throw out?
ain't
Oh
no
man, Jay.
You
I
gotta
just threw the money up and said,
I
hey, I give him a few dollars. He's trying to get hard for the
Benj-
woman. I'll hook him up so he can go and get him some.
Benjamin Franklin changed everything.
so
exactly. That
so
motherfucker make shit happen.
Let me see what I got down in my bra.
so
That
now
Oh
that
Lord.
that'll be enough for him. That should be enough for him.
now it's back to yours truly. Mine's is a little bit different than every motherfucker body because, like I said, it used to be you pop up in front of me naked, but now when I'm used to being around motherfuckers that's just naked, I done went into a house and I just felt some type of way because the twins was like, "Oh, it's just you." I'm like, "Wait, y'all butt fucking naked? What you mean it's just me? I'm still a
Oh
man.
damn.
You look great and your titties. Well, y'all ain't twin in the titties, but both of them motherfuckers look nice." And I mean, I'm yelling like, man, it's like shit, but they like it's just you. You ain't nobody like yes, the fuck I am. I'm a whole
Damn.
man right now. I'm getting turned on. But then I learned that hey, I'm me. So if you just get naked, that don't mean shit. Just because you get naked, you gotta do some extra shit just to, pop this shit off. Foreplay, I ain't never been a kissing motherfucker. It goes back to it
It
goes
ain't
back to
about
the question that
kissing.
everybody always asks somebody like, damn, you wanna know how many
Oof.
you suck before she kiss you, huh?
Because I
It's
put
like,
that up every time.
wait a minute.
Not
You know, and I mean, in this day and age, motherfuckers, hey, motherfuckers will go do some shit with somebody else and come right to you, and because hey, this because they
That's a
didn't get all
whole
the way
nother topic,
satisfied,
bro. That's a
it's
whole
there.
nother
Hey,
topic.
but see, you always set up your platform for a
Yeah,
whole nother
another topic.
topic. Don't
There
kill the
we
shit.
go.
You set it up for another topic. You throw it out there.
That's another.
So when I say this, I go in and I put a little thought into this, but I ain't really have to put that much thought because I already know what I'm a sucker for. I'm a sucker for spontaneousness. Goddamn it, you do some shit on the fly,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You because now we're gonna call each other bluff. It's a challenge. It's a you putting effort into some shit that you know what I'm saying. It's like you know what it. Fuck that going straight to the bedroom, couple humps in the pump, missionary, all that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Spontaneous shit it keeps that shit going, man. And it's more fun, it's more energetic. You put more into it. It's a competition between you and her. You know what I'm saying? She calls your bluff like, nigga, I did this to you. So what you gonna do? Oh, well, nah, I gotta do this to you. Shit, what you gonna do? And it's a flip flop. That's how you get to the 8 hours. Just to be honest, like, not saying that you gonna go 8 hours
Yeah,
because sometimes that shit is so good
nigga,
that
I
both
got
of y'all can
sciatica.
climax on each other at the same time.
You know?
What you say, bro?
So
Nigga
I got
backtracking.
sciatica,
He
nigga.
said, not
Damn.
saying, not
oh,
saying you
listen
gon'
there.
not saying
Where
you
the hell
gonna
that
go
come
eight
from?
hours.
Whip.
Hey,
Whip, that's a
real.
job.
Yeah, you
Saying I'm
That
gonna
nigga
go.
said I got sciatica.
you got
Where the hell that shit come from?
The
Oh my
nigga,
God.
the, now y'all leave that nigga Squeak alone. That nigga had just lost his virginity.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
look.
oh, that's what happened.
Let me
Okay,
go.
that's why I
Let me
got
Oh,
go ahead
okay,
and
sciatica.
okay. Now
let me
that's
go ahead
different.
And he was thinking he might
Yeah.
not get no more
let me go
again.
ahead
So he
and
gonna enjoy it for as long as he
I'm gonna
could.
tell all y'all something that y'all need to do with
Oh.
yourself. When it's all said and done, you can go the long haul with the right motherfucker. Just take the right motherfucker, do the right thing. Once they do the right thing, you can
Mm-hmm.
go on that long motherfucker haul. Cause you know why? You're not paying attention to the motherfucker time. Now, if you sitting there paying attention
Nope.
to time, something ain't being done right in the first
Ain't
place.
nobody doing up no 8 hours now. I don't give a damn what you say. That shit over
True.
with. Play the hell out.
Once
That's the
again,
Come
apple.
on,
I'm
grown
That's
using
the
folks.
every
That's
word
too
she
much.
that's
said
the
tonight.
that's
I'm
the
using that
apple.
say
shit.
what you gonna
That's the
do
Appleton
Yes.
record. That is the
when
That
you
change.
Appleton
Okay.
record.
somebody that's getting you to
Change,
that point that's
do
making
up,
you go
Shit,
the long
get you a little
wank.
change, get your ass
That
up. That
nigga,
shit over
that
with.
nigga was weird. And he had a 1 hour back to the stomach guarantee. He put it back on the side of the bed. Say if it's
Mm,
less than an hour, you can hit me in the stomach with this
look,
bat.
look who chimes in at the last
mm.
second. And you know what? Since you chimed in at the last second, I'm putting you right on the spot right now because we actually getting ready to wrap the show up. Trey, what
What
does
up?
two questions? You got a two-part question. Spontaneous place in what position, and what do she need to do to make you want to go above and beyond duty?
That's three.
No,
Yeah,
that
Bill.
it's the same.
First,
The
get your
last two
gray
questions.
hairs off the camera.
He listening. He listening.
I'm listening, man. I'm driving.
Got
Just give me
sciatica.
the questions.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the first one, just answer the first one. Answer the first one. That nigga ear clean as
Favorite
fuck.
position would be doggy style.
Nope. Spontaneous place. What spontaneous place did you have sex at and what position?
Is clean.
Spontaneous place.
Yes.
Um, it would have to be in a helicopter during the Fourth of July fireworks.
God
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 damn.
damn.
What?
Damn,
Damn,
bro.
you
You
niggas ain't
you
got
getting
no
specific?
helicopter.
What?
Yes.
What?
He said, "You niggas ain't got
Up
no
in the
helicopter."
air
Hey, did
to
the
your
did the
furry
pilot
dad.
did the pilot take get parts in that on that? Like shit.
That nigga is specific.
That nigga had a pilot. Fuck a nigga driving a Cadillac.
Hey, that's just like being in the back of a limo without the privacy glass.
That's a helicopter, nigga.
You said what?
Woo!
Helicopter is different than a
What'd you
limo.
say, Trey? That was what?
That's just like being in a limousine without the privacy glass.
Okay.
But we
Man,
was in the
Wow.
back of the helicopter.
God
Dang.
damn.
Damn.
I feel like a little
all right,
bitch now.
all
Shit.
right. So the other part of that question,
Niggas
He
wasted
said,
their
fuck that
life.
St. Lucia trip.
Huh?
the other part of that question, the other part of that question is this, Trey. What do she got to do?
Helicopter.
What do she got to do to you? Y'all in that point where it's time to get ready to do what you got to do. What do she need to come and do to you to make you go above and beyond do it?
Show up with some Q-tips.
Well, well, she did that. She paid for the whole helicopter thing.
I'm
So I
paying for the
mean,
helicopter right now. Thank
Shoot.
you.
Niggas thought they told their best stories. And this nigga come on like, what's
Right.
this
With the
one time I
helicopter, you
fucked
know
on a
full well
helicopter?
this how it works.
Listen, y'all. I'm
Oz.
telling y'all that
Shoot.
the same thing Jay Money said back in the day. She paid for the
Oz.
helicopter ride. So that meant that, hey,
Oz. Put your headphones on that bald head.
oh my
Put your headphones on.
yeah, he said, put your
You out of pocket and you going to hell, brother.
Damn.
I heard what you said.
All
You
right, y'all.
bogus
What
as
Okay,
hell.
y'all. I hear him pulling up, y'all. So I'm finna get
All
ready, get
right.
myself
See you
ready so I
later,
get in
All
that
Grandpa.
right,
post.
get your tanks,
Get
girl.
your tanks.
That's right. She got business to handle.
It's the internet make
All right.
it's the internet make sure to sign off all the way.
man,
Yeah,
son.
nah. Hey,
Side all the
be
way
like
off.
Shannon Sharp now.
Shut the fuck off.
we don't need that Shannon Sharp jumping off on straight from us, but hey,
Right.
we wouldn't mind.
You know what?
So with that being said, we came to the conclusion of this here show.
Okay, let me see.
As we come to the
Turn this thing
conclusion,
all the way off. Let
what we
me
gotta
see.
do, this is that one round around the clock because there's no asshole opinion. So there's that one round around the board. What's your thought and opinion of the show? What is your last thing that you want to say? However you want to do it. You got 1 minute. Yep, man. What you got?
This was an exciting show.
Yes.
It was real entertaining.
Q,
I
what you
like
got?
I don't know. Protect your kids by any cost.
fuck
Protect them.
them.
Okay,
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Real, what you got?
Uh I'm using every word that she said tonight. Just letting y'all
Mm.
know that. Taint, wang, and do up. All of those are going in.
Yeah.
He gonna use that on his wife. Like, can I get a little tank?
Little
She
taints.
already said it. He already did it. She said it was cool. She said it was cool.
Uh,
No, she wants some food.
congratulations.
No, she wants some
Oh,
food.
The last part out.
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
No, she wants some. No, she probably do. And my last thing. Oz going to hell. Okay, I'm done.
Banana, what you got?
Um, do the best and do whatever you need to for your kids. And my stomach hurt right now. So y'all know what that means. I gotta
Oh.
get it off.
Oh.
Well,
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I
The
gotta get it
poop?
off.
the tank.
It's
More
hot.
than the tank.
It's here.
It's more
And
than that, baby.
it gotta happen. It's hot. It's here, and it gotta
It
happen.
gotta happen.
Type shit. I'm
Yes.
using that one. See,
Man,
real using the taint shit. I'm using that. It's hot. It's here, and it gotta happen.
That's
Jay,
dope
what you
too.
got?
love y'all. Thank y'all for coming on.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and then some on YouTube.
Comment.
Your
YouTube,
comments.
Facebook.
Now subscribe, like on YouTube. We got to push the YouTube narrative because you can see us on Facebook, but we need to get y'all to check us out on YouTube most definitely. Before we can get them subscribes and likes on YouTube. I mean,
That's
you
what I'm
can't
on
really
right now.
subscribe and like on Facebook. You can like on Facebook, but you can't really subscribe like that. Oz, what you got?
I always wanted to know why Jimmy cracked corn.
He
I
didn't
Cause he
mean,
care.
didn't care.
Because he didn't care?
No,
What did Corn do?
he got drunk. That's what Jimmy cracked corn. He
Oh,
got drunk.
see, there go my answer. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Mm.
I mean, it was corn liquor.
Yes.
Ooh, stay away from that shit.
Yes.
Trey,
All right.
I would come to
Oh.
you, bro, but I mean, you just joined in at the last minute, so you really don't know what the show is about, except for them two questions that I asked you. But we talked about a lot, bro. We talked about step parents. We talked about we had to get off of step parents and go to sexual positions because step parenting is too close to home for me. Uh, but it's the show, so we had to talk about it. So I'm gonna roll with it. Uh, but that's what you pretty much missed out on. So my thoughts and opinions for the end of the show is, hey, like Q said, protect your kids at all fucking costs. Do what you got to do. Sometimes we want to rock the orange, but we need to do what needs to be done
There you
before
go.
we go to rocking the orange. We need to say that as the last step. Cause trust me,
Right.
I still, I'm not gonna lie, and it's fucked up because I'm on camera and I'm saying this. I still want to, but I got to be a father first.
Facts.
True.
So shit,
Good
shit that I
choice.
want to do from my old self, I can't do because of my new self. I made a change when I had my kids, and I
Yeah.
said I'm not going back.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
The one thing I can say is since that happened, I stood strong on that promise to my kids. Uh, Sexual wise, hey man, spontaneous is beautiful. If you need that spark of your sex life, take your chick, take your dude. And this goes for both sides because see that's what's wrong with us right now. Is everybody thinking it's one side. Women waiting on the man to make a move. Men waiting on the women to make a move. Fuck that. Both of y'all make a motherfucking move. Take that
Facts.
motherfucker out there some goddamn where and do something somewhere. Just random as fuck. I don't give a fuck if you is walking through the damn grocery store and you reach in his pants and start jacking him off inside his pants. I don't care. But guess what? That's gonna lead to some spontaneous shit, and it's
And a
gonna lead
charge if
to
you get caught,
no,
but
it won't. See, I've always been a fuck up a pipe dream. Goddamn
Now,
it!
if it don't come
If
out,
you
it's not indecent exposure.
if you doing the right because most likely, let me help y'all out because this nigga always want to fuck up some shit. God damn it! As I'm trying to help y'all out in life,
Wrap,
while you sitting
wrap it
there,
up.
yeah, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up.
wrap it
God
up.
damn, how can I wrap it up? Y'all want to tell me to wrap it up, but y'all want to jump in on my shit. You know what? Guess what? I'm done. Fuck it. I ain't saying shit else. I ain't saying shit else. It's over. It's done.
We
It's
see
done.
y'all next week Monday.
It's done. I'm not saying nothing else.
Like, subscribe.
Love y'all.
Y'all do to my
See y'all
brother, man.
later.
Tuesday got your whole fantasy or something like that.
Nigga,
All right,
hey,
y'all.
fuck
Love
y'all.
y'all.
Fuck
Love
y'all
y'all.
saying, and I can't get the fuck out because everybody, hey,